Hello, guys. We are back.
Yes,
Hello, hello.
And before you speak, many people guess someone else. I don't know if you noticed it for the next guest that we gave a few clues, but actually, the number one person was villain. Believe it or not. So, without further ado, we give you
Hello.
ROOLER.
Not villain.
ROOLER.
Not villain. The next close thing to the Yapper, the biggest.
Do,
Yeah.
do you actually think you're the biggest yapper, or who do you think if you had to pick one person?
Oh, he's an MC. That's his job to yap.
That's
I
true,
just
yeah.
enjoy it.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I mean, Michael has a lot of things to say. So, yeah. I am just a guy, so I like to talk. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. He actually gets a lot of like shit sometimes, right? But I like him as an MC. I like
He's the
sharing
best.
stage with him.
He's
yeah.
the best.
Yeah,
I,
by far.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to think that it was too much. So I can understand why people say the things that they say about him. When I was younger, I really thought, shut up, you know.
You want to
But-
listen to the music.
But I saw him at the Sunrush party, and I said, Mikey, I gotta tell you, like, you're the best one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nobody comes close to you. I mean, of course, all the other MC, nothing to take away from them, but like Mikey is the villain, is the closest thing that we have to like an actual artist
Yeah.
in terms of like DJing and
Yeah.
social media game and
Like he
stuff.
brings his own.
Like he's not a DJ, but like he's the closest thing that there is to a DJ. And
Yeah.
like the few things, like the few times that I speak to other MCs, they're like, I wonder what I should do. It's like, just do the villain. You cannot get as good as him because it's just
Yeah.
impossible because it's him. But like, yeah, he's way older than us, and I don't know, he has way more energy than I
Yeah,
guess
man.
any of us. And social media game is on point.
Yep.
We always talk about that, don't we? Like that we turn up and we do like 1 hour energy, like.
yeah.
But for an MC to be there the whole day, man.
No, I
oh,
think a
it's
lot
crazy.
of I think a lot of people don't have any clue how much he does and how he does it, to what intensity.
Yeah.
You work with him. Did you make music with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I made songs with him, I was like, fuck, it's almost annoying how like
Yeah, he's really
consistent
locked
he is.
in.
He really wants to be there, but
Yeah.
like it's something that you can only appreciate. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
But
But
remarkable.
you put
yeah.
him in situations like a Defqon main stage or a Climax or stuff. He just knows the right thing to say at the right time, and
Yeah.
it's always
Yeah.
spot on.
Yeah. I always go for like live it, for example, with my own concepts, but like nothing to take away from villain in that case. But honestly, like when it comes to artistry in general, like villain, it's insanely good. And I think a lot of people that they're shitting too much on him. I get why, but that's always when you get popular and you're good at your thing, people criticize. You should know, and I know we all know it's.
We don't know, bro. We never get
No, you
hit,
know,
bro.
you
We
do.
never get hit, bro.
everyone loves us, bro.
Well, the difference between me and you guys is that you don't expose yourself too much as I do,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is good for you.
You put yourself in the firing line sometimes.
I don't know, it's. But you have to give me credit. I've been chilling down for a long
Yeah.
time.
You have been
now.
chilled out.
Yeah. Still get fired up at times 'cause, like I just really hate stupidity, but
The stupidity
Yeah.
is the worst. You know,
yeah,
like
it really pissed me off.
No.
It's like a
You-
moth to a flame. I cannot stop myself. Yeah.
it might just be the fans, bro, because we don't have that level of stupidity.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're saying that by making stupid music, you get, yeah, I get 100%. Yeah.
You got the name of this song, and it's like, bro, just read.
I also,
Read, bro,
I also
please.
think people are now doing it more to you because they know
I think people are trolling you.
maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
Like
maybe.
if you post a track and then someone's saying like, "What is this?" and you put the title, I don't see how you can be that stupid. That's just
Oh, you'd be surprised, man. Oh, you'd be so surprised.
Sometimes I read
People
your,
are clueless. you
sometimes
know?
I read your comments and I have a good laugh about it as well. But I do think people are trolling you. You would be an easy
I hope
person
so.
to
I
troll.
hope so. No, but the thing is, in a way, I hope they're trolling me because, like, if that's the level, then it's concerning, you know.
Humanity's fucked.
Nah, it's always been like that. It's just that now they have more access to being public, you know. It's
Yeah.
people always been stupid since the dawn of time, but
Mm.
yeah,
do you still like read through your comments a lot? Or
all the time, yeah.
yeah,
But I have to say I really trimmed down a lot because it impacted me too much on a daily basis. And the classic example of you have 100 good comments and one shitty comment. That shitty comment like gets to you.
I think it's with everything. We were the same. We used to do it a lot back in the days as well. Like we'd have loads of comments being like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that was sick," and then there's that
Yeah.
like one like, "Nah, it wasn't
No,
that great."
I just don't enjoy false informations or false accusations. That is something that annoys me. I don't care if you don't like my song. I just don't like when you say stuff that is just not
Just
true.
not true. Yeah.
Just not true. Also
Yeah,
because like I remember when I was a fan, I loved to like inform myself before I was like criticizing somebody.
Yeah.
Like, when I hated Headhunters, I knew exactly why I hated it. I didn't hate him. I was just I just
What-
couldn't admit that his music was amazing. But like,
No?
no, I mean, he was doing EDM. But if you in retrospective, it's amazing EDM, you know.
Yeah,
But
true.
anyway, like I knew what I was saying. I didn't just shit on him because it
Yeah,
was
for no
fun
reason.
to do.
Yeah.
No, no. But at the same time, it's
Yeah, we get comments like that. So
Yeah.
sometimes still, it's like, yeah, this Rebellion sucked. Like the full set is just Zag, and then it's like, bro, look at the track list. There's maybe like 2 songs with Zag in it.
Yeah.
To be honest, though, the thing that I've noticed that's different these days is I don't feel like you get much hate on your own posts as much anymore. And maybe years ago you had more the Facebook groups,
Oh,
right?
I mean,
Those were where the real.
we're
hate
only
was
thinking about
happening.
one, right?
Rostov
United.
United. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Is that still a thing?
I haven't been there since 2019, and I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
Because like it really gave me anxiety to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I just
Was it like one of those things where you couldn't not look? You had to look.
Yeah, it's like a car accident.
Yeah.
You know, like and everybody's
Gonna-
dying in
just
front of you, and I'm like, I still want to see it. You know.
Give me a look, bro.
Yeah, no. When I released my first album was like Straight Outta the Future in 2019. I was like so emotionally, vulnerable because I was like, it's my baby, it's my first album, and everything was so, you know me. I do my own graphics, my own promo, and all the shit, and I did the music, and seeing bad comments, it just
Yeah.
mortified me so much, which is stupid, but I cannot help myself, you know.
Yeah, but we're all human, though. It's like
Yeah.
something you've worked really
Yeah.
hard on, and
The thing,
Yeah.
thing about that group as well, I think it was like maybe there was a couple of opinions, and then what would happen is lots of people would just jump on the same
Oh,
opinion.
yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't even think that. They
But
just,
it's human. It's human
Yeah.
nature. It's
sheep culture.
yeah.
we-
when you were in school, it was the same
same.
thing. You would like one bullies and now a bully too. That's
Yeah.
fine. But yeah.
we always used to know because like you would look at the post and then it would be like 500 likes, but then you would see 500 comments and you'd be like,
Oh, that's a good one.
shit.
1.2 thousand comments.
Oh,
Some
Yeah,
shit's
and
going down.
And now it's Reddit, but Reddit is not even as bad. But
I feel like Reddit's more like what you say. People do inform themselves, but that's what Reddit is. It's a place to discuss. But they are a bit more educated in what they're saying, I feel.
Yeah, but I think with every other thing, so not only hardstyle, but I think the problem is when you're so passionate about one thing,
Mhm.
you think that what you think is the truth, which is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Unfortunately, I wish it was.
A
But
lot, yeah, but a lot of people they mistake being objective
Mhm.
Yeah.
to being subjective. You know,
For
they
sure.
think their subjective opinion is objective, which is not true.
No.
It's just not. Not even in my case, not in your case. It's not like
and,
that.
and music can never be like that.
No, of
It's
course
not possible.
No, it shouldn't.
It's
No,
not
but
possible.
for me, like a super funny situation is like you have like those Future Noise, Defqon fans, like the ones that they really love those artists.
Mhm.
That they say, "Oh, fuck ROOLER," and I love Future Noise and I love Defqon, and they love me. So it's like like it's like ultras for soccer, like football.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They hate on each other, but the players they like each other. It's
Yeah.
all good,
And if you were to try and if you were just to do a song that sounded like Future Noise, then they would be complaining saying that you copied them, so you can't win anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that we talked about that in the last episode, but you'll probably relate to that as well. But like, you don't get punished anymore for sounding like someone else. But I feel like when we came up,
Oh yeah.
you got punished for that, man. If you sounded,
Mm,
if you used a kick that was similar, then people were straight on your back.
I'm actually surprised how a lot of that got lost in the process because I'm like, I get inspired. I mean, how many people copy delete? Honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
People build. I'm not gonna name anybody, but they built their career on
Yeah.
that body. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I'm sorry, but Ryan was so gullible and kind to send his kicks away, and people just rip
But
off his.
no one will ever be on that level. We were listening to someone's uploaded all these unreleased tracks on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we were listening through them, and we realized like no one's ever going to be on that level.
No, of course not.
Never.
No.
It doesn't matter what you
No,
do.
you can try to mimic, but you just cannot get there. But the thing is, like, people forget very quickly. Very
Mhm.
quickly. Like before, it was like maybe like people will remember for 6 months and then that's it. Like the Tyrone thing, Some
Mhm.
people still remember to this day, but like a lot of people just forgot, and then we move on. I think if it wasn't for Delete, we wouldn't be here,
For
and
sure.
Yeah, definitely.
therefore Dual Damage wouldn't be here because of us, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people, they don't give enough credit to like some artist. Of course, in the raw, for me, would be Delete would be the only example.
Mhm.
Radical, not even, because nobody really copies Radical, like one-on-one, but like Delete as
We did in the beginning. We had one of our first.
Right.
Yeah, you
you heard
you
it.
mentioned
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in the
almost one
podcast,
for one. Yeah.
The thing is, as well, is like I even remember in the beginning a lot of artists that hated gated kicks, and then now like that it totally changed, and then those people would never admit at the time how good Ryan was, but like I think he influenced almost all of hardstyle, not even just us.
Oh yeah, 100%,
Mhm.
1,000,000%.
Definitely.
It was very well respected, and yeah. To this day, I mean, if you listen to
The quality and stuff was.
it's embarrassing how
yeah.
good it is. Yeah.
The thing that I always found crazy about it is he never felt that himself.
No. I was talking to somebody the other day and was like, I think if Ryan was alive, I don't think he would be as good as I wish for him it would be, because like he wasn't that good at like selling himself. He wasn't believing much in himself, but his music was
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Annoyingly good.
Yeah. Like
You-
you would always hear something, and I'm like, how the fuck would you even think about doing that? Or
I don't think, honestly, do you have one song that you don't like from Ryan?
no,
Not really.
everything is almost like
I just don't like the melodic ones, like with Detox, the
No, I like those
Alone and stuff.
Mm.
It's not really my taste, but I can recognize that they're amazing. But like, it's
Mhm.
just not my taste. But like, everything else is just stupid good. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
even like the
to
really old
this day.
stuff, like the spin take stuff. and stuff.
Unreachable even. I don't
It's
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
It was just the quality was always there. It was
Mm.
always there. Like you didn't even really notice like a progression. It was just like I just noticed from the beginning it was very high quality, like
Mm.
more than everything that was competing with him. Because back then, all the spoon tech stuff and that the artists weren't that high quality. I wouldn't say, and even like us,
No.
like Gearbox and stuff.
Oh no, we
But
were
he-
terrible. the only good one was
D-Star.
Luminite. No,
Oh, yeah.
but this
Lemonade.
was there for like what 20 minutes. I
Yeah.
wasn't there for long. No, I was Luminite was very
Yeah.
good, and then Crypt at some point, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, they were
but,
good.
Yeah, we were all
We were
shit
just
for a long time.
We were winging it, bro. We
but
were just
ideas were there.
that's the most
Yeah,
important thing.
Yeah.
They were fresh and something new.
Because you were more into the darker stuff, right, in the beginning.
Yeah, I wanted to sign to Spoontech, not to Gearbox. I tried, but Spoontech, weirdly enough, was so exclusive. Like you couldn't get there. I managed to like land a couple of releases there, like a collaboration with Sasha F and with Mind Dimension, and then that's it. Like I did a Tormento, and then Gearbox arrived, and I mean it was obviously a better choice at some point. But yeah, Spoontech was way more.
You were a
important
big
for-
spin take fan. I did
Yeah,
remember.
I always loved dark music so much. Yeah, I
their
still do. I
their
still
fan
do.
base fucking hated us. They hated us real bad. And we
I
done
remember
a,
when you
what
play,
was the
when you played their party.
yeah, you remember the
Was that
big
Bass
Fred?
Protocol or
It
something?
was something like that, and they were like, there was an event like arranged that was like,
Club Rodenburg.
Club Rodenburg, and
Yeah.
it was like either like eat fries when Rebellion played. There was like a full event set up on Facebook.
Yeah, but that's what Ryan hated too. Funnily enough, I know
Yeah.
a lot of people are not gonna like to hear this, but Ryan hated like some of the fans because like he could never break free from like that pattern of making that music. Like
Yeah.
Ryan loved melodies and distorted kicks, but he could never do them because if it
Mhm.
wasn't gated, it wasn't delete.
They always
True.
contradicted themselves as well, because we done the Ultimate Reality remix, but Main Concern played it first, remember?
Yeah, we went.
And then a video was posted on it in the Spoontech group, remember? And they were all like, this is amazing, because they thought it was just an edit. And then Main Concern wrote on the post
Of
saying,
course.
yo guys, this is a Rebellion remix. Then it was just like completely flipped, and we were like,
It's
you were
just-
just
It's
all the
just what it
comments were
is.
deleted and stuff. Remember? We were like,
Mm.
what the fuck?
It's just
Yeah.
what it is. You cannot help that.
we loved it though.
Yeah.
We did like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It fueled us a little bit.
yeah.
right?
We were just like, fuck.
Well,
yeah.
in a way, I get that, but from like promoters or like other stuff, like fans, no. But like if a promoter tells me no, you cannot play there, or no, we don't book him. Okay, well, I'll make sure that you do next time.
Yeah.
I'll cost 3 times more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what
Because
I like.
I always remember in the beginning as well, like you guys and Malice, you never got supported as much,
No,
which was
not even,
which was really strange. We
well,
used-
no, okay. Malice did more than I did, but I was way more underground. But Malice deserved the award. I think I was very pissed off that I never played a hard bass. I wanted to play at hard bass myself. I'm happy that you did because you deserve it at that time. But Malice did too, and they
Yeah,
didn't. And
they
it
did.
pissed me off so much.
especially you could have had aggressive acts or something, right?
Like Team
I
Red.
think Aggressive Egg wasn't a thing when hard bass was still around.
Yeah.
Was it? Was
I
it
think
19?
the last one was 19, yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nah, but Malice deserved it more.
Yeah.
Those
Aggra-
old
ag-
tracks were
Aggressive
fucking
Egg
crazy.
was just a thing for us not to be booked as Malice versus Ruler anymore.
I remember.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
really common.
Yeah,
these
and then they
days,
started to only book Aggressive Egg. So it,
Mm.
But
yeah.
a sound did come out of it, I think. There was a sound that you had that wasn't 100% like Malice or like Ruler. I feel like
It was a good mix. I mean, Ale was always the big head there, because Ale is Ale. But I mean, it was
even the remix for Ryan, like you could hear that
Yeah, Mutants.
You could hear
But
that
that was a Malice and Ruler remix, not Aggressive Act.
Was it not?
It was a Malice and that was 2016. It was Malice and Ruler remix.
Oh.
Also, we also did your remix.
It's
but then
basically the same song, right? You done the same thing. I think.
almost. It worked. Now, first it was Aggressive Acts, the track.
Mm.
Then we did Mutants remix, and then we did How It Goes remix
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you guys.
Ali actually sent us the little part of Aggressive Acts, you know, with the famous kick for the first time, and we were sitting like together, and we were like, "Fuck."
It was insane.
Yeah.
There's only 2 times that ever happened, and one was that, and the other one was D-Sturb sent us the Menace remix before he played it, and we were like, "We're fucked." It's so good.
Yeah, it was
So
really good.
Because
That's something that I don't feel anymore. Actually, I don't know you. I don't. The last one that impressed me and pissed me off how good it was Vertal. Because Dual Damage, they're amazing and everything, but it's stuff that I just already heard.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Vertal, like
I think Vertil though done something that was already there, but done it much better. You know what I mean?
yes, but no. I mean, his style, his approach to the kicks and the breaks. I don't know. It was just
Yeah,
it's not
fresh.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost pop, punk, rock, hardstyle, everything at once. Yeah. Maybe only Delete, of course, it was like that. Like it was very few people that actually. I don't think. Yeah.
Fuck the Police by Warface also kind of, but when I first
Oh,
said
yeah.
that, I was like, whoa, this is something different. But
Yeah.
I think
Well, mean,
also because back then,
it was ages ago.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
long time ago. But back then it was about like the concept and the kick, whereas along the way people started just saying, okay, as long as we can make a kick that shocks people. So you still hear that. There's still sometimes I hear like a kick that out of nowhere, and I'm like, whoa. But then
Yeah, it
after
doesn't
a
have.
few times of listening, I'm like,
But but the thing is, what you say, it's absolutely right. But I always really want to enforce that, like, we need to put stuff in context. Before us, honestly, there was before and after Gearbox. That music didn't exist. We truly created something, of course, based on Delete, but we never copied Delete. We
Yeah.
inspired.
of course, but like before us, there was nobody that did the music. The hardest thing that we had was Radical.
Yeah.
And before him, there was the Rebels or Zatox or B-Front. That was the hardest
Yeah.
thing. But like, it has to be put in context, because I think the biggest difficulty that today's kids they're experiencing is like that they have examples. So I came to the conclusion. I'm skipping a lot of steps here, but like that's why I now admit that I like crack and microwave, because I get it now.
Yeah.
Like they're doing something that actually didn't exist before,
Mhm.
whether you like it or not, or you want to admit it or not. Yes, a lot of people might not consider it music, which to an extent it's not, but
People said the same about us.
they said the same
Yeah.
about us, and now I understand it so much. I've been a hater for too long. I wasn't actively a hater, but I was like, I don't get it.
You don't get it, yeah.
No,
But I think that's something for us as well. Like we're always searching for that new thing, like actual new.
But it was
So-
easier for us to find it. Huh? You have to be honest about that.
Yeah, I think we stumbled upon it because we were trying to be like, you know, like Delete or a Warface, but we weren't good enough to like recreate the stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then we
100%,
figured
yeah.
something completely new out by trying, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel
we
like
had each other. We were almost like I never felt like we were competing with each other, but I did always feel like we were pushing each other. You know, so
Yeah.
if you guys made something, or we would be like, right, well, we need to up our game, and then I'm pretty sure it was happening the other way. And you had people like Luminite.
Oh yeah.
Who, for me, if you'd asked me at the start of Gearbox who's going to make it, I would have said Luminite.
I would have said Malice, yeah, but I'm very biased. I
Yeah.
I used to love Malice so much.
I-
yeah,
I'm-
the
but
old songs.
nothing.
When-
I mean,
when we
Luminite
first,
is genius, yeah.
It was Be the Baddest, right?
Oh
was-
yeah.
Yeah, the remix.
We were like,
Better
whoa,
be the
what the fuck
baddest.
did this come
Mm.
from?
You did a remix, right?
Yeah, we done the remix as well.
Yeah.
Which ended
But
up bigger,
we-
which was
Yeah, but we
Crazy.
weren't we hadn't even got any bookings that it was like an Intense and Rebirth, and we weren't playing there yet. And we were watching the videos them playing the remix, and I was like, it works.
Yeah.
People like it.
Yeah, I had the same with Aggressive X.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, people are playing it.
Yeah, because I remember we played at Loudness, and so was Malice playing, and you guys were there, right?
Yeah,
To
yeah.
play Aggressive Act.
no, in 2016.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I was there as a visitor for
Yeah,
them.
yeah, but I remember you guys being there, and you joined them on stage to play it, right?
Yeah, because we had a lot of collabs at that moment. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, that was sick. That's kind of like that was our first big booking.
I
Yeah.
think
We
for,
hadn't-
for everyone it was, right? Like,
Right,
well,
yeah.
it was the one that everyone was focused on in
No,
the
for me,
beginning.
it was Ground Zero, the
Oh, yeah.
the big one.
Yeah.
When you done it with the sample pad. And stuff.
Oh man, I don't. Oh man, it was
Do
so
you want to talk
terrifying.
about it or not?
I mean, I've said it before, but like, yeah, it's my God, I was terrified because so what I did, I wanted to play live, but at the same time, I gotta be honest, I wanted to pretend that I was playing live. I wanted to look like, but not doing much. So what I did, I put all my tracks on the USB, the entire set, split it in songs. I was still somewhat DJing a little bit, but I exported them in 32 bits. You know what it means.
Bro, we know.
We've done this.
Yeah. So for the people that don't know, exporting tracks in 32 bits basically means that you're not going to be able to play them live. Brass talk. Now I think now you can with the modern technology, but back then you couldn't. You might think, oh, it's the best technology, it is the best quality. Yes, but it's not going to be able to play. So luckily I had this like live machine where I also put the songs in there for the simple reason that I could prepare, like rehearse in the train to get to the airport. And I wasn't planning on using it, but then I noticed that none of the songs were loading. So I was like, oh. So I had to actually play them live, which is fun now to think about, but I was like shaking.
Yeah.
Because it was like...
It probably helped you out, though. It pushed you out of that little comfort zone that you were probably hoping to be in.
Yeah, but it's a comfort zone that, like, you know...
It doesn't exist, right?
No, it's pure improvisation, which, yeah.
Did it work, though? And it was good?
Yeah, but nobody remembers this, but, like, the gain of the entire set was way lower because the output of the machine wasn't as loud because I didn't want to clip it, and the output of the mixer wasn't as loud as it should have for that machine. So it was softer there. I think they adjusted later on, but of course on SoundCloud it sounds perfect because I then remastered it. But I don't think it was as loud as it should have. But I think the front of house at some point they pumped the sound a little bit. But yeah,
it's funny you talk about the 32-bit. I don't know if you remember this, and I hope I'm not wrong with this. Not wrong with this story, but we may drop this, and we bounced it.
I remember
32-bit,
and I saved it. I with the stage manager, he gave me his laptop, and I figured something out. I don't remember what
I think it
wrong.
was at
Warface's
party, Live for This, and we were like, "Fuck, bro, it doesn't work. It doesn't work."
The best part is we should have just not played it, right? It would have made no difference.
Well, we announced that we would.
Yeah, but I mean, the song didn't do that well, did it?
Drop this. People are probably watching this right now going, they made a song together?
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't like a gigantic hit, but I think it was a nice song.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It didn't work out as much. But it was also like a very full album full of songs that like, yeah, that's stuff that you don't know back then. Like, I mean, if I released that as a single, it could have worked way more because you guys were big and I was big too. It could have worked, but it just got mixed in the album, I think. And yeah, maybe it was not like the biggest song of the year in terms of like hype or the track itself, but I think it was a good song. Like he said, like not a lot of people might even remember that we did a song together because like sometimes they're like, oh, Collab with Rebellion. I'm like, no, I already have one. I mean, yes, I know what you mean. I'll do another one, but like I already have one and they don't know, which is understandable. Yeah.
We actually have a good idea for you. We thought about, but we'll tell you off camera.
Tell me on camera. Tell me on camera because I'm curious.
Do you know "Scream and Shout" by YAAAAAP and Britney Spears?
Scream
and shout.
Oh, you want to do a cover?
Kind of. I'll base it on that. But what was the end vocal?
Not a cover, but the drop vocal. Yeah, you are now rocking with ROOLER and Rebellion based.
Okay. Yeah, it could work. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Just that part.
I said do it the other way around with Rebellion and then use your ROOLER, bitch. Right, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
The only thought the flow would be different in that one.
That could work, of course. Now I ask you to say it because like there's sometimes that I want to do a certain song with a certain artist, but the artist wants to do a song in my style. And I'm like, no, I want your style.
Yeah.
I don't have a song in
That's
your
the
style.
thing. It needs to be like balanced and like what you said. Like you can collab with an artist because you want like that kind of sound in your set somewhere.
Yeah. I'm talking to Future Noise these days because like I've been wanting to do a collab with him for a long time because he's the only artist that I respect enough to like tell him what's in my head, feeling
and
wise.
Trust him.
Yeah, I really want somebody that understands what I want to say in a song, not just make a party song. I had it with Vertal too, but like he really wants to have a party song, and I really want to have a Vertal song.
Yeah.
But I think Future Noise is gonna be the one because like we already have a concert and it's unbelievable, but I don't have the energy to do it because it's so Future Noise, and I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna even do here? It's just so perfect. I don't want to touch it, you know.
Yeah, his music's really good.
It's unbelievable.
He's a really good producer.
Yeah, nowadays we used to just do, you probably done the same, you would agree to do a collab with someone and then you would actually just, it would be like forced to do it. Whereas now we say to anyone that we're going to collab with that we need to have the idea first and then if the idea doesn't work out, then we're not going to do it. You know, like if you just plan a date with someone and you both just sit there. It wasn't working
no,
for us.
100%. But then for me, the question would be like, do we fuck with each other? Like, as in, like, we're good, you know? Because I got requests from very big people. I'm like, why? I don't know you.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it would benefit me to do it, but I don't fucking know you. I don't know if like, when I come in the studio, you're gonna be a nice guy to me, or you're just gonna lick my ass, or I need to lick your ass. What's the situation?
Yeah.
Like, I know you guys for years, so it's fine.
Mhm.
Even if it doesn't work out, we're still good people. But like,
Yeah.
if I go to a studio, like, and I need to speak to somebody that ends up like, sure, being a big hit, but I don't fucking know you. Like, the vibe is weird. You know, it's just music.
Sometimes when the vibe's too good, though, you spend most times just looking at memes and funny
but
videos.
but I would much prefer that than actually.
At
like,
least it's not a waste of time.
Yeah,
You've
no,
had
no,
some
no.
entertainment for the day.
No, of course.
when you work with Ali, are you like focused, or do you like goof around a lot?
I haven't worked with him in a long time, so I really wouldn't know now. But like, I mean, we did most of the songs together, but we work a lot separate. You know, Ali, like he works on his own. But we did the first Welcome to the Gang, the first album, we did it entirely together for Supremacy. The second was a little bit more separated, but like, yeah, we never really start a song in the same room from zero. We always come with like some stems, some ideas, and then it can evolve almost right away if it's a good one, and we both know.
Did you know it was going to be that big before Supremacy?
Well, the Gang.
Did you have a feeling when you were...
No, man, we never
Because it went against the grain at the time. You know what I mean? It went against what people were... Because it was quite like...
reverse bass at Supremacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? On paper at the time, that shouldn't have worked, right? But I think that's why it worked, because it was different.
I don't know. I mean, looking at retrospective, I wouldn't know why. I guess the scene needed it, of course. If it worked, it needed it. But the thing with me and Ali, we truly just wanted to make those songs. Too Cold wasn't like, oh, let's make a reverse bass because nobody's doing it. It's like, I can only hear a reverse bass on this drop. That's the only reason. And it's the simplicity that me and Ali, we make music together. It's exactly that. The only song that really threw us off was Too Happy, because it was in C. So it's a stupid ass key to make a song. But for the rest, all the songs were very natural. We never really pushed to have a sound that would work or not. We truly just thought, this is a good song. That's it. We didn't know it would change anything. Honestly, like, it was COVID. That's also something that you need to put in context, because like before Supremacy 21, there was no gigs for a year and a half. So we're just locked up. I mean, in the meantime, I did Discotheque, I did Love You Baby, he did his own thing, we did mixtape. We worked so much even during COVID, and by the time that we got to Supremacy, we weren't that scared. We just made songs, honestly.
Do you think that's the style that you were actually most connected to, but maybe before you were making music for the crowd, if you know what I mean?
Like, as is something that I would listen to?
Yeah, like more that you... Because I think before COVID, I would say you were a bit more darker, harder, like a little bit more...
I would agree with you, but I did Yes before COVID.
Yeah, that's what I was going to... That was the first song that kind of...
I always jump left and right
was
with things,
going in the direction of that kind of sound where you are now, right? Was Yes.
Yeah.
Because that was a big song as well, right?
But with Yes, it was the same. I just found the monkey sample and I made the song because the sample was nice. I never thought, oh, I'm going to make this song this way. I just found that sample.
Because you were always into jump, right? That jump style where you were...
Oh, I love jump, so yeah. But I love... Honestly, maybe it sounds cliche. Just like good music, you know, whether it's dark or not. I mean, I can appreciate you guys the same way that I appreciate Headhunters, the same way I appreciate now Invaders with the microwave. No, honestly, like for me, if a song is good, it's good, you know?
For sure.
It sounds cliche to say, but honestly, like it always works out. When you like a song, it works. Like for instance, Annoy Music didn't perform number-wise the most, but it's the song that gave me the most compliment from other producers.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, that's also nice, you know. But I think there's a progression in my career. I always jump left and right. I never wanted to do one song because it's boring for me as a human being to listen to the same music all the time. Like that's one of the critics that always piss me off. Is like, oh, all the Gang songs sound the same. It's just not true.
No, that's not.
It's just not true. I mean, if you take as the entirety, sure, some sounds are the same, but like. Take Too Cold and take Too Angry, how they're fucking similar, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if you take Too Angry or Too Cold and compare to Discotheque or Move to the Beat, they're like the opposite of the spectrum, you know?
Yeah.
So that's I just enjoy making good songs, honestly. Like I I think at some point you develop a taste, as a producer,
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, if you have to make shit, if you have to make shitty music, then even then you have the taste to make shitty music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You still know what's up.
That's why I always respect new things, even when I don't understand them, because I respect that someone's at least taking the risk. I hate the most when I hear like a new thing or a new artist and they just sound like something I've already heard, because I'm like, you're not even taking a risk when you should be taking a risk. You know what I mean?
I understand completely and I agree with you, but at the same time, I also believe that it's not even their fault because they have too many examples these days. Everything has been done.
They also have all the tools. You know what I mean? There's so much information available, whereas back in the day, we didn't really.
It was more an elite. Knowing how to make music was more elite, which I think it wasn't too bad because
there was discovery. That's the thing. You had to go out and figure it out. There was of course, some things here and there, and you could get advice from other producers and stuff, but you had to kind of learn yourself, unless you went to school or something.
Yeah, but at the same time, you could see this as a problem, but at the same time, who's actually emerging right now? There's a lot of people, that's true, but there always was a lot of people, always, all the time. It's just that now you're able to see them because they're more out there, but who actually sells out stuff?
True. I feel like the opportunities also became, I'm going to say easier. In fact, no, I do mean that. They are easier because when we were coming through, like, to play the indigo was unbelievable. And then to think about the blue was like, wow. And then the red was just something that we were like, yeah, one day. But I don't know. I see people going from nothing to the red and nothing to big events pretty quickly these days.
And you're right. And that's something that annoys me. But at the same time, what's the alternative? That's the question.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
We don't have enough artists.
It's honestly everybody's fault and nobody's fault at the same time. Because if you put somebody there that you're like, maybe this is a risk, but who else can I put there? There's nobody.
True.
And sometimes putting someone there for a risk can pay off as well.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Yeah, but it's hard these days.
For example, you would agree that Tweak Core Climax was trash. Not as, but you know what I mean? It didn't make sense.
That's
but maybe at the time, Curious was like,
we need the risk.
We need to try. But even at Climax was horrible. Career-wise, I deserved it, but music-wise, I was like, it's not Climax music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a fan, I was like, sure, it helped my fee and my career, but like as a human being that lost Climax, I'm like, playing reverse bass after before Cepha at the end, nah.
Yeah,
I did it. It helped me, but.
What year was it you played?
2022.
I think it was.
Was that the same year?
I think it was the same year we played because we.
We were there together.
Yeah, because we obviously were supposed to play, but the COVID years.
Was that the night we played?
Numb, it was supposed to. You guys were announced for 21, then moved to 22, and I got added to 22. I wasn't supposed to play in 21. Yeah.
If it came back, would you like to play it, or you're saying you're?
It honestly helped me financially. It was good. I mean, it would be stupid to say no, I wouldn't do it. But the thing is, like, I respect the scene a lot, and I respect the music. So I'm like, Defqon Red, I deserved it, and I did a Climax, but the music wasn't right. Yeah, you guys like made sense at Climax in my eyes. In my eyes, like, Climax is dark. It's a little bit more mysterious.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I played ABBA at Climax. You know what I mean? Just for fun, because it was me. So it kind of also made sense. It represented me, but it didn't.
Yeah, because you could have turned up and went, okay, I'm playing at Climax. I'm going to change everything about ROOLER.
No, exactly. At that moment, I was exactly what I played. So it made sense. I was already the gang, so I had to play that music. But I would have preferred not being asked to play, in a sense. But it did help me. I cannot spit on that. Like, it was good for my career, and also it's something that I take pride in it.
Yeah, it's a big achievement to play at a Climax.
Yeah,
or something.
It's like playing Tomorrowland, Defqon Red, Climax. It's something that you're like,
big,
okay,
big deals.
I did that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you've still got now? You've kind of done most.
No, because I never wanted to play a Climax or all the other ones that I did. I just do it. I have to be honest. The only thing that I always really wanted to do was loudness, and I did it almost right away. It was something that I dreamt of as a raw artist, and after that, I was like, okay.
Everything else is a bonus.
No, it's just that, like, eventually it will happen anyway, I never dreamt of playing a Climax for Defqon Red, but of course, it brings, if you do good music, it brings you there regardless, one day, one year or another,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard when you've played all those big shows. It's like, right, what's the next goal? The goals become more like in the studio rather than where I want to play or what stages I want to play. It's like
Do you also got the pep talk from bigger producers, bigger DJs that they told you pay attention after you play Climax because it's difficult after that. As in, like, once you do Climax, it's kind of that's it. You speed run the scene.
You speed run it, yeah.
But you complete it. You know,
Yeah.
you finish the game. What
But
else can they offer you?
To be honest, like our journey was pretty kind of steady. To be honest, so like we went from the indigo to the blue, done the blue for like 3 years, and then COVID was to come, and then
We didn't do Climax for a long time.
yeah,
We'd already done 2 hard bases and done. I think our first time Climax was the one just before COVID. I think it was late on, right? Or was it the 2022?
it was 22. Yeah,
Yeah, so
that was
we
our
done it.
first climax.
Our first Climax was the same night as you.
Yeah, but you were booked the year before.
Yeah, because we premiered Numb that night, and we were getting absolutely torched.
Funnily enough,
The
though,
day
Numb
after.
is it's a Climax song for me, as in, like, it's a good sound. It's not
Yeah, it's
happy.
big sounding.
It's not a happy song.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
I don't know, mood wise, like, Numb makes sense.
Mhm.
Too Cold doesn't make sense for me there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
But that's Q-Dance fault, that they make me think this way, because they portrayed Climax as that thing.
Mhm.
If they didn't, I wouldn't say this stuff.
it
you know?
depends
Yeah.
how you look at it, because when I think of Climax, I actually think of Atmospheres, and I wouldn't say his music's dark. It's still very uplifting, and
I know, but if you make like a 1.5 minute intro where you say the dark is and then I
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
look at that,
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense, you know.
Yeah, I get what you mean from that.
But maybe I'm old fashioned, because for me the nicest, the best Climax set is like Zatox, D Block 2009.
yeah,
I'm way too old. My mind is still there. After 2012, that's my first Climax as a visitor. After that, I didn't care anymore as a fan.
Because you visited a lot of parties as well, right? Because
Fair share,
Yeah.
yeah. That was a big trouble with the money and to travel so much. But yeah, I did. My first event was Reverse 2012. It was supposed to be Trilogy 2011 with the B-Front, Zatox, and Mad Dog, I think it was. You know, Trilogy, remember the concept? I couldn't do it because Fabri, my friend, he lost his ID card at the airport.
shit.
No
so
way.
I didn't even leave But I was 16 back then.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of events when I was not even allowed to do it legally wise. I did Defqon as a 17 years old, but I did it. Nobody cares. I did a lot of events, but then after Climax, I started to go with the underground stuff like Bass Protocol, Bass Academy, all the shitty ones. But they were so cheap, but they had the acts that I wanted to see, because as soon as I heard Delete and Detox, I was like, okay.
yeah, I want to hear
I
this.
move. I'm done with B-Front, Zatox, and the Rebels. I'm just.
so you like them before that was so it was the other way around.
What do you mean?
So you were more into Zatox and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
first,
I mean, I grew up as a euphoric person. I really liked euphoric music. At the point that, like, when I was downloading songs from YAAAAAP, I was cutting away the intro and outro. I just wanted to hear the melody.
Melodies,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't care about the screech and reverse bass. I just wanted to hear the melody. But at some point, I was fed up with the melodies, because 2012, 13, it was so repetitive with like the melodies. So I started to go into Zatox, the Rebels, all the raw style, the Italian raw style, the Dutch raw style, of course.
Zatox is so underrated, bro. So underrated.
Now, yes, I think I was anachronistic. If you listen to music back then, you're like, "Fuck, this could so work now." You know, like Delete, like the Rebels. Yeah, it was
Another artist whose quality is absolutely fucking insane.
Who?
Satox.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even like back in the day, like the track Raw Style.
That
with
is the
lead
one.
stems.
He's the one that actually gave
Named
the
it,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Raw Style.
But it wasn't actually raw style, right? It was like quite.
It was.
It was a bit uplifting.
Back
wasn't
then, it was the kicks were a little bit harder. The lead sims were really super detuned,
Yeah.
and they had that like
No, I think the core essence was like the euphoric had way more elements, and raw style just had the kick and the screech or the melody or the vocal.
That's why we were attracted to it, because we're lazy.
Actually,
we tried to. We started off wanting to
Oh, yeah,
be
yeah,
euphoric producers, and
they
we're like,
posted on Reddit that song.
we were really fucking.
We were like, wait a minute, you can just drop it with just a kick.
Because we couldn't pitch kick drums. We couldn't make a kick drum that was stable enough and
Same.
perfect enough that you could
Same.
pitch it.
Same,
So we
bro.
just was like, you don't need to pitch it.
Same.
Fucking sign me up, bro.
Yeah, for me, it was like my musical knowledge stopped very early, like when it comes to like pitching kicks and like also knowing the scale. So like what I was doing I was doing the skews of the raw style to just pitch like E and D sharp. So
Yeah.
like dun, dun, dun. And then I was like doing the dark thing. I was like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is so easy.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I think you can totally agree that like in doing raw style, it's so much easier than doing like a euphoric song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
bro.
unbelievably easy.
Yeah, like
yeah.
it's not even on the same
No,
level.
not really.
Like if you're thinking
Yeah,
about how a
back
song,
then and now, like it's always been like,
Yeah.
I mean, a raw style can be like good if you're delete, of course, it's
Mhm.
difficult. But I mean, a kick and a screech, come on.
yeah, you can
Like,
get away
do
with
an
so
actual,
much.
Do an actual lead with an actual kick, and then good luck mixing that shit.
Yeah, it's hard.
We do the same thing every track like that. We mix we mix most of the track and it sounds really great, and then we go back to the climax and we're like, this sounds like dog shit, and then we fix that, and then we go back to the rest of the track, and then it's all out of balance again.
Mm.
Would be as well just splitting it into two different tracks. and
Projects.
putting it
Sometimes
together.
there is two projects for a song because the mixes are just
I think,
so out of
Yeah, I
balance.
feel you. Club Banger is like 4 different masterings, I think.
on the same record.
for the
Yeah.
break and stuff like that.
Yeah, because me and Ale, we like to master our own drops, but Crowdex are way better at mixing vocals
Yeah.
and stuff. But then we also need a kick and melody in another way, because like it has to be sound like a pop record in the break, like hardstyle during the drops, and the kick and melody has to sound like radio
Mhm.
friendly.
What percentage of the scene do you think is Crodex now? Like
From
real,
mastering.
Actual?
no, like actual.
I
like
don't
realistic.
honestly, truthfully, I don't know how many people they're ghosting or they're helping, but by hunch I could tell you strong 40. Easy.
They're machines though, right? They are
Easy.
like
they are. I
Did they
I-
go to school or something? For,
they have a university degree. Yeah.
Mm.
They're actual. They know their
yeah,
shit.
they know their shit.
sound
Yeah.
engineers.
They
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
And they're getting
100%.
some real recognition these days as well, which is, I think, good.
I
Because
always-
they've always
yeah.
worked hard.
I always push them so much, but I can understand that, like, to some people, maybe they see Crowdex, the music that they do, and they stop at what they propose music-wise.
Mhm.
But if you listen to the quality,
Mm.
and every time I hear Crowdex live, I'm like, Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I cannot get there.
That's
I
good.
just can't. I just
Mhm.
cannot. Don't have the knowledge to.
I
Have it
always
sound
liked the music, but if I'm going to be brutally honest, it was the masks that I didn't like.
the masks.
Yeah, I just thought they were too much.
Mm.
They're actually
Well,
too scary.
Well,
No, they are scary,
actually-
right?
fair.
I find them scary.
I really just hate the green.
the green.
It's awful. I hate green. Is a stupid ass color. Like that green, at least.
Yeah.
Like it's
Overdose
school thing.
Overdose green.
yeah. No, but that I get it. Because like you have the white and then it fits good, but you have also you don't make it the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just a
Crowdex they go
little bit.
around with now it's yellow, I think, or something. I don't know even.
You
know
made the
anymore.
track right, didn't you? What was it?
Too
was it-
angry.
Too angry, yeah, and it was like face paint. Well, it was something about face paint. Mask.
Yeah, it was like a diss track almost. I never.
No, it wasn't against you.
We took
Can-
took it personally.
Can you
but-
tell us? Can you tell us who it was so we can get good content and good views?
I need to.
Who was the
I know,
power?
okay.
At least tell us who the Power Rangers were.
Yeah,
'Cause I couldn't think of that one.
Cold Black.
Power
Oh,
Rangers.
the blackout live
yeah, but
act.
also nah.
I can't remember that outfit.
He had a mask, right?
Now also
For that raw-
I think
act.
also bass modulators at like a live act that was like something.
Ex
like
Machina.
that. Yeah, was
I
like,
remember that.
bro. I guarantee you, there's no scenario where you need to do that. there's no need. Now, but the thing is, of course, when I said face paint, masks, I was referring to the fact that if you must put on a mask to play music,
Mm.
then the problem is not the appearance, it's the music.
That's
you
what
know?
we had a conversation about as well. Like, I feel like people are too focused on that aspect of what makes a live act rather than like just make fucking good
Maybe-
music.
Honestly, if I have to tell you, if I have to look at you then it would be a kind of a double standard, because the song technically would also describe you, but your music is good. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. I wouldn't do the face paint, but it doesn't matter. Your
That-
music at least is
That's
good.
the,
You know
that's
what I
the
mean?
thing about the face paint that no one realizes as well. Like after it, when people were like, "Oh, it's genius." If nobody had liked the music, then everyone
would
would
have
have said the
looked
face
stupid.
paint was ridiculous.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
we
The only
said
reason
that.
that we got away with it is because people liked what they were
Yeah.
hearing. So yeah.
No, but of course, a lot of people say, yeah, but I mean, Crowdex have the mask. Yeah, but they have it 24/7. It's their thing.
Mhm.
Well, also Warface told me, was it because it's like, no, bro, you had it since day one. I'm just saying, like, if in order to switch your career, you need to do that. Something it's not right, and I guarantee you, it's not the mask or the face.
It's
paint.
more like
Yeah.
it's a panic thing, I see, right?
Yeah, but
It's
I
like a
get it.
panic.
The actual producers, they went through that phase. They would tell the same thing that I'm telling you
Yeah.
now. They would be like, yeah, it was a stupid thing that I did. 100%. I think Adrenalize told me the same thing. I was talking to him at the Soundrush party, and he said, yeah, bro, it's something that I got a little bit pressured into it, and I didn't feel like it was too. Of course, I get it, bro. We all need to sell something here. I get it.
Yeah.
And if your people around you, they think that is something that you should do, and you're a bit weak to say no, I get it. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong in it.
I think
But it's just,
It's got to fit your personality and your music as well. Like if it doesn't
course.
fit, then it doesn't make any sense.
of course, man. I never once felt like anybody should like pay the consequence of too angry for that. You know, like I was just portraying the hardstyle scene at that moment. I was just saying stuff just because. Also, I like arrogance. You know, it's in music, it's nice. I would love some dissing songs. Like I would love to make Too Angry too. You know, if
They
I
need to
could.
bring back Knockout. Remember the part with
Yeah,
the diss
yeah,
tracks?
hell yeah,
Those
hell yeah,
videos were
hell
so
yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah. Like I would love to like shit on somebody live, like with music. Because I don't hate anybody, but like it's music. Let's have fun. It's
And
not
good
that deep.
taste of a joke. It's
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 not
fine.
that
Who
deep.
would you pick?
No.
Come on.
Who have you got the most ammunition for?
A version. No. No, I don't know. No, I don't really.
It'd be cool to do like a friend as well, right? Because then you know it's like if it's fun at the same time.
But I wouldn't do. For example, I wouldn't do it against Ali. Ali would shit on me like in 1 second. His music is too good. I would need to pick like a shitty deal.
Someone I can actually win against.
Somebody
with.
like that I can win. Nah, I don't know. I don't know what I do. Maybe somebody, somebody like maybe Future Noise or stuff like that. Then at least like it's
There's a contrast.
yeah, because that's it makes sense because in Raw like it's easy. I just do a louder kick and you're fucked. That's it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is just like that. You know. Mm.
And who was your favorite live act? Who would you say has brought the most in the whole scene
But in general,
in general? Yeah.
well, delete.
No, live act. You know, like
live
like
act.
a whole show, whole thing. You know.
Jesus, I don't know. Could you tell me some names?
I would go for Guns Fire if we were looking at overall. I think they
They
inspired
Like peak
the-
Guns for Hire was,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
was on
Like
a level.
show energy, what they were wearing,
Oh
music.
yeah. It was
everything.
scary. They were
Yeah.
scary to
Yeah.
me. You say scary to crowds.
Yeah.
I think Guns Friday was scary
That's
as
true,
fuck. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe I agree. Well, I think in terms of like changing the scene, I definitely would say you guys did with Overdose. You
Yeah, can
you
I?
mentioned Revolution the other day, and I was like,
You remember?
I love the outfit so
You
much.
you guys liked it a lot, right? I
Yeah,
remember
it was actually
speaking
good.
with
was a
you and
Cubase.
you and Ali, and you guys loved it, and I was like,
Hell
I
yeah.
fucking hate it.
Do you remember the Keizo remix we made?
Feel the
And
power.
and it had like that,
that's my favorite song from you
Yeah, it had
guys
like
from
the-
that period.
the
Yeah.
arpeggio, like
yeah,
Disturb told me, I'm sure, that they were inspired by that song to make Chop 'Em Down.
oh yeah,
And then when you listen to Chop It Down, like the break, you're like, yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Then you hear it.
maybe yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just the
We
timing
hated
was not there. I think it was a couple of steps ahead of where hardstyle was
But
in a
was it-
way.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it like a kind of a live act based on like pop music?
It was supposed to be, but I
was
think
it?
we got
We
sidetracked.
were inspired by Keizo, Slushy, like the most obscure shit at the time.
And we just came off the back of making like Uprising, which was real raw music. So it was
Yeah.
too different, too
By the way,
fast.
I said delete and you said no live. Okay, delete VIP, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
VIP,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, yeah. For music wise, but he never done
Nah, I
anything
know.
like
Nah.
show wise. But I don't
Yeah.
think he was like that.
In my mind, I also want to say Noise Controllers live, but it's too fucking old.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Guns for Hire.
Minus
but
Militia also. I think they changed a lot at their first time they played. I think that changed.
yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
that
I was
first
ne- I was-
performance.
I was never that much of a big fan, if I'm being honest. No, that's not true. I was, but like, I prefer Radical, you know. I mean, or Cripses individually.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
know. Minus Militia, yeah, I guess. It was a very radical,
Yeah.
led by Radical type thing, you know.
They were the first to do the
No, but it was rough. No, it
do
was
the
good.
like
No,
drops
no,
with just a kick. Like they basically the whole song was
like
like what was the one in your face? Fuck you.
Yeah, cracking your
Crack
ribs.
Your
Cracking
Ribs.
Ribs, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that was for a track being so simple. It was really fresh for that time. That song,
mhm.
you know, the melody that they had in the song was super party vibe and like really energetic, and then it just drops with a kick. There wasn't a lot of songs like that at that time.
Peak raw style.
That was peak raw style, bro. Simple works.
Nah, yeah, but we had a lot. We had definitely had a lot. Radical also, he changed so much.
Definitely. I think he was one of the first artists that really had like that fucking motion to be like, I'm doing my own shit, my own parties.
Very arrogant as well, but in a good way. Like
yeah, but he could back it up, bro.
Yeah, that's
you know
the
what I mean?
thing.
You can be arrogant, but if you ain't got the fucking shit to back it up, then you're just yapping.
I had this conversation yesterday with I was on a GPF live stream, and then I ended up on Discord talking to somebody, and they were like questioning me about like the chain and stuff like that. I was like, guys, the thing is, if you can if you can back it up with music, then it's fine, you know. And what you're saying is exactly true, because like I feel like a lot of people they talk and act, they act and talk and they perform in a way that are like, bro,
yeah.
That-
It doesn't
that
align.
you-
you don't have that, and you don't need to
No.
push it, you know. People like Radical, they have an aura, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't have an aura
No.
at all. His music did, but like, you know what I mean? Like some people, they just have that, you know.
Yeah.
Yuri also. In the beginning, the first time I saw Warface, I could feel like there was a presence.
Oh, that's his face.
Yeah.
He cannot help it though. That's
Yeah.
his face. He cannot help it.
Yeah.
He always looks angry, but he's not. He's just the sweet guy. Yeah.
We talked about that last time. Like, most people look scarier than they actually are, right? Like, they're just nice guys. Even Joey's nice. Radical's nice, but
He's big as fuck.
He's a big guy, but he's
Yeah.
bro. Like in the beginning, we didn't get much support by like the people in the scene, and he was the one I think that supported us the most, and he didn't even like our music.
No.
He literally told us that. He said, "I don't like your music, but I respect you for coming with something."
Yeah,
new."
we won like the competition to play at
I
his
remember,
party,
yeah.
and backstage he was like, "Yeah, your music's shit, but I really like what you guys are doing." And I was like,
No, he said, "Keep going." We were like, "Okay."
"Thank you."
Yeah. No, I mean, makes sense.
But yeah, exactly. Like you don't need to like it, but you can understand that it's like doing something to the crowd. And
I always remember we were standing behind the stage at Hardbase, and he said, "Are you nervous?" And I was like, "Nah." And he was like, "Why not?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." And he was like, "You guys are gonna go far."
But were you nervous or not?
No,
we weren't.
You were
No,
not
they-
just saying it.
I know.
Okay.
We'd probably smashed like fucking 10 beers before that.
Maybe that's
probably
why,
like,
yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
but I always have this. Well, I did back then, but I always had this thing. It was like, if we were sure on the music, then I didn't give a shit, because I was like, I know this is cool. So even if we stand there and people are like, yeah, that's not it, I'm like, because with Revolution, when you talked about that, we knew it was shit, didn't we? Like before we played it, we were like, this,
week
is, not, this is
of-
not good enough.
we were just very amateur at that point as well. I think if we didn't do Revolution, Overdose would never have happened. Because we realized like we are not prepared to be doing something like a live act. We were like, no visuals. The jackets looked like Christmas trees.
I like them so much.
A lot of people do,
I
but
like the jackets.
I think-
Livid was there too, right?
yeah, Livid was there. The three of us were Revolution, and
Yeah.
The best thing about the jackets were like, because we were amateur, it wasn't until the day before we were like, how are we going to keep the hoods up? Remember? We were like, so we put pins, you know, like there's a pin and it was holding it, and then about 5 minutes into the set, the pins
pins were
started coming out.
stabbing us in the head.
So we're, if you watch the video, you can see after like 10 minutes, we stopped like jumping so much because the pins were just going like,
It was horrible.
yeah, and we were like, fuck
Yeah, there's
this
just so much like I just cringed when I looked at it as well. I think it's because like what we said with Overdose, the Overdose was actually good in terms of music and performance and show, but I didn't have that with Revolution,
do
so
you
now I
remember-
just fucking get the ick and cringe every
Do you
time I see
remember
it.
the Defqon show? That was the worst.
Oh, we played after Ryan, Delete VIP, and it was
No, back up. Before that, about the remixes.
oh my god. So we this is how retarded we were, right? So we asked if we could remix Motherfucking Psycho by Beef Rex, Collateral Damage by Requiem, and Rawness by E-Force. All three like massive iconic songs that we'll remix them, we'll do a good job. And we got like 2 days before Defqon, we send it to Frequencies and B-Front, and they're like, nah, you're not playing that. I'm like, but we need to, it's in the set.
The set,
And
the
the
set was
song-
only 26 minutes.
And we was like, we need this song, and they were like, nah, honestly. And we had to message, we had to beg.
We were like, listen, if we
Please.
don't play it, the
We
set's going to be like 25 minutes.
We
Like,
just play it once and we'll forget it happened, but we need it. We need it. It was really bad.
we did do that.
Did you play it?
Yeah, we played it. We played it once.
but never got released or anything.
Oh,
they
no.
hated it.
I don't even
They-
know the
they
song. I
really
don't
didn't like
remember
it.
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
But good. Maybe.
Yeah. And we also done Collateral Damage by Requiem. And why would we need to remix that?
We always have the same joke as well because it was like 4 a.m. the night before Defqon and we were struggling to like get more time, so we were going to do a Boom Boom Pow remix. Remember?
Black
Boom,
Eyed
Boom,
Peas.
Pow. And then obviously we were like 10 minutes into it. It was like 4 a.m. We looked at each other and we're like, "Fuck this."
Fuck it, man.
So every time we finish a song now in the studio, we look at each other and we're like, "Should we do the Boom Boom Pow remix now?"
Yeah, we still make it. But nah, we turned up that weekend at Defqon. I felt terrible the whole weekend.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy it. I was like, fuck this, man. Like, we really locked ourselves in the studio for like just pointless ideas. Like, we were like, this sucks and we know it. And we're being forced to finish it. And the whole weekend was ruined for me.
Do you use deadlines to like push yourself, or are you more like you do everything in advance? Can you?
No, I first of all, I perform good under deadlines. I'm completely fine. I can procrastinate. If I want to procrastinate, I will. But if I have a deadline, I respect it. It's a matter of responsibility. I don't sleep at night if I don't meet up the expectations and
Are
stuff.
you like a perfectionist, or can you let
not
go?
at all.
You can
Not
let
at
go.
all. No, I'm just. I mean, I'm rational. Yeah. Like I said before, if I have taste. So like, I mean, if I hear something, I'm like, I'm not gonna enforce it. If it sounds good, and that's fine. Also, honestly, Crowdex, they finish my songs when it comes to mixing and mastering, and I don't need to worry. I guess if I was a mixing and mastering engineer, at least pretending to be an engineer, then it would be an issue.
Yeah.
That's why I never do music with Randy, for example, because I told him I'm not gonna make claps in a certain way or snares.
Yeah.
And I'm not spending time on that shit.
Yeah.
You know, the idea was what matters.
He loves his claps.
No, but fair enough. Like
he
it's
says
his thing, you know.
he has the best clap in hardstyle.
No, but of course I would do a collab with it. But the thing is, like, I'm not gonna spend 1 hour on a kick. I just will not.
Bro.
What's the quickest track you've made?
Jesus, probably Too Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
true what they say then, right? The ones that come out fast are
Yeah, of
usually the
course.
ones that pop
Well,
off.
no, I mean, Too Happy took us like 7 months, and it has like I think 15 millions or something. But again, because it's a C, so it's a stupid key. But now Too Cold was actually stupid easy because it was supposed to be the anthem of a free festival.
All right.
They asked me to do this anthem, so I did the dun 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 dun. So that didn't. I sent it to them, and they're like, "Yeah, it doesn't sound like ROOLER." I'm like, "Well, say enough. That's
Yeah.
it." Then Cripsis did the year.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Okay, that's it." And then it became Too Cold, so jokes on them.
That's
Mm.
And
fucked up.
I always told
That's
them.
fucked
And Ali wrote the melody, and then to get to the drop, it was stupid easy. We just
Yeah.
found this vocal was like, I like the way you move it. It didn't sound like that. I rearranged it, and then Ali was like, "What do we do? Like, just clap for the mic." And then we needed like a move it bitch, and then it was like, yeah, go to a text to speech website. The first one we got is like Move It Bitch. Is like it was a woman voice, and I was like, no, go to this one. Move It Bitch. I was like, yeah, there you go. That's it. That's how the whole song. Then copy paste and then change a little bit the kicks. Done.
Done.
I think maybe one and a half hour. Maybe.
That's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll probably be sitting for like what you said, 7 months for like the other one.
Yeah,
And then you're
I
like-
went to in depression when I did Annoying Music because I just couldn't figure out the drop. I was like, how the fuck I'm gonna drop this? And then I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The drops are the hardest parts these days because you can create such cool vibes and but how do you drop it in a way that a hardstyle fan's gonna understand it?
Yeah, but the thing is, like we said before, like back in the days, it was all about having the best kick or the most revolutionary. Nowadays,
It's not.
doing the drop is the most annoying, but getting to the drop is the difficult part.
Yeah, you
And
need the catchy thing, right?
yeah, because like I mean, doing a drop like per se is not difficult. Maybe selecting the kick, I get it, yeah, but once you have a good build up and then a nice pre-drop vocal, then you know exactly what kick has to go in there.
Yeah.
You may need to spend some time to find the right one, but you know how it has to sound. The problem is like when you have no idea how something has to sound. I think I have like 10 versions of Annoying Music, and they're all nice.
Mm-hmm.
They're all finished and nice, and I was like, fuck. And I honestly picked the nice one, but when I hear it back, the other version, I'm like, fuck, this
Yeah.
one was so good, you know.
You can just change it up a little bit, right?
I think at some point I'm gonna make a vinyl record that contains all the versions. Yeah, because fuck it.
You worked on it, right? So
Yeah, but I mean it's I don't know. It's also a hardstyle thing to just be so definitive about one thing. If you check all the other genres, they have like 7 albums of the same song remixed by 100 or different people.
VIP, that's where it came from, right? Variation.
Yeah, variation production. Yeah. No, I
remember everyone thought it was just Delete was going to be in the VIP edit.
yeah. No, yeah, variation production. Yeah.
Like, you see it a lot in like dubstep and stuff. They release a song and then there'll be like the VIP edit because it's like
it's a drum and bass
Yeah,
and dubstep.
back then we had the reamp.
Yeah, the reamp. There's so many different
the
names.
dub
Redub,
edit.
yeah, the dub edit. Yeah.
Yeah, which was just a vocal thing. They didn't have the.
That was
vocal thing.
motherfucking Point of Perfection had the dub edit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but that was dubstep edit, like as in dub in
Oh,
dubstep.
they had the dun,
but,
dun,
but
dun.
usually when they refer to dub, it's the vocal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they say dub edit, it's a different vocal or no vocal at all. Usually.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. So.
Damn. So when we getting the dub edit of Too Cold?
I don't think I have the project anymore because Ale, we made the song at this studio and Ale loves to delete stuff.
Yeah,
He
you probably
loves
hear
it.
this all the time, but when are we getting the gang?
Possibly never again.
Really?
I don't know.
Mm.
We did a lot, you know.
Yeah.
I would love to. I don't know. You wouldn't need to be here. I don't want to speak for the both of us, but I think we're in a good place when it comes to like a solo careers.
You're going to do a project one, right? 100%.
No, the thing with me and Al is like, I don't exactly agree with this way of working, but it also really works out. Like we don't really put statement out saying, okay, we're stopping or we're doing this, we're doing that. We just don't do it anymore. I don't exactly enjoy too much because then I get all the DMs saying, asking me, or just like you did now, what about this, what about that? But at the same time, I mean, if we come back, they say, oh, but you guys said that you stopped, and I don't want that shit. Like, I do the fuck I want all the time. It works, but I don't know. As of now, it's not in the works. There was like some talks about it, but I was like, I'm doing good and you're doing good. Like, do we need this? Why do we do it for?
You don't want to just do it
I mean?
to do it. You know what I mean? It needs. You both need to feel it.
If there is a need, like an artistic need to sit down together and make like a song that we both want to do because we enjoy the thing, yes, but I'm not coming back just to
do it. Yeah.
I would love to do Aggressive Act just because I like to be on stage with my friends, but like,
would you do it? Would you make new music for it if you brought back Aggressive Act?
Easy.
Like the old Raw, or would you try to revamp it?
No, I would love to show to the kids that I can still be the best at it if I want to. Supposedly, but
that could be your new goal, bro.
So you would be OG Raw, is that what you mean?
No, fuck OG Raw, fuck Unresolved. No, but like, but I don't know. I don't get motivated much these days because I don't really feel much competition. I love to feel competition, you know.
Yeah.
Like when Virtual came out, I was like, oh fuck, I know I need to actually put in dual damage.
Something.
I was like, fuck, man. And I don't know. I don't get much competition. Aggressive Active would be an excuse to just show to everybody that we can still do Raw if we want to. We just don't want to, but if we want, we still can, and good, you know.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of hype around it, I think.
I guess, but that's also the thing.
People love shit that they like that they can't get. You know
Ale is under the impression that nobody knows Aggressive Act.
Really?
Truly. He thinks that nobody knows it.
Maybe the new fans, but I think everyone
of course,
before
makes
that
sense. Yeah.
But everyone before that would definitely know.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we'd made that much of an impact. We did, but not really, you know.
Your solo careers were bigger, definitely. Obviously.
All the time. Yeah.
Ali loves a live act, though, right?
Ale loves live acts.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. You can tell. I don't even know why, but
they kind of force you to like get in some sort of workflow. I feel like you're working towards something. Everything all needs to fit in that space, so everything you're making kind of makes sense for that performance. Whereas, like, if you don't have anything like that to work towards, then you might get lost a little bit.
I guess, but I don't know. For example, I don't like live acts at all for myself. For
Yeah, you don't really, you don't do them.
I used to do it for a long time, the ROOLER live, but it was nothing. It forced me to play less and to edit my songs.
You'd rather just play for 10 hours, no breaks.
Hell yeah, bro. No, but truly.
That's why Overdose was born, because one summer we done it twice, I think, and then we realized this is just our own music just chopped up a bit. Like, it's ridiculous. And then you know what promoters are like. They always want something new.
But I despise that, but I completely understand it, because if you need to sell tickets, they want the weirdest back-to-backs, the weirdest live act, and then they say new live experience. It's just the same bullshit all the time.
Yeah.
And but I get it. I completely understand.
For
it.
sure, yeah, you want that little handle to sell the tickets, right? But it kind of forces a lot of people into making live acts where I don't think they're ready for it, or they need a live act. You know what I mean? Like it's just a blueprint from someone else, or you know what I mean?
I think something has to be done if there's an artistic necessity to do it. Like
Exactly.
you just said, of course. Like I'm assuming that if you, as Rebellion, want to lead a more like euphoric melodies type shit, you still want to maintain the raw. Then it makes sense if you do like another live act, whether you have the face paint or nothing or visuals.
Power Rangers.
No, really, truly. Like if you pursue like something that excuse your music somewhere else, then I get it, 100%. I was doing the same shit, live or not, and I hate doing pre-recorded. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I have nothing against it, I just don't like it myself. And it forced me to, because I'm not gonna mix 30 minutes. By the moment that I start doing my trick, I'm already over.
Yeah, that's true. You need more time.
They
right?
tried to book me a Supremacy. I told you guys the other day, and I was like, no, I don't want to do it, because like I have to play 30 minutes, and it kind of put me in a mindset where I must provide something different, and I don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're being forced to.
I don't
like,
shine in live edits. I don't shine with live edits. I don't like to re-edit my songs. If I wanted to edit them, I would have done it that way.
Already,
you know what I mean?
Is your all night longs more your like? More your thing.
Hell yeah. I love to play. Of course, 10 hours was a flex. It was absolutely not needed. But like, I think 7-8 is the sweet spot for me, because like I love classics, whether it's early classics, golden age, raw, hardstyle, anything. Then I can really express myself like in a way that I can actually showcase my DJ skills, my persistence on a stage, and I can show the people what music used to be. Even when it comes to Gearbox stuff, or when I played your guys' music or my music from like Gearbox, nobody, it's a big word, but like a lot of people didn't know the songs. I was like, bro, I made this and Too Cold in the same lifetime.
Yeah.
Can you? I made Extinguish and Too Cold. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Is the crowds from a certain generation then? Or are they more older, younger, in the middle?
The very first edition in at both sides, it was 5 hours. It was very weird because the first 2 hours and a half they weren't dancing much because it was classics. Although I said it very specifically that I was gonna do it, I don't think that people actually believe me. And the second time it was amazing. The 8 hours, like I had a lot of older fans that they knew the classics. The 10 hours was also a lot, but it was in the Netherlands, and we had so many Germans because I'm very big in Germany, and of course, like most of the people are there for other music. They're there for like the 2020 onwards music. I don't care. Like I mean,
but they still vibe, right? Like,
yeah, but that's up to me to make them vibe. Of course, it's I improvise the whole set, so it's also up to me to, if I'm playing this song and I'm like they're not dancing, so I'm not gonna play other 5 variation of that song. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Do you know how many tracks you played in the 10 hours?
234, I think.
That was a fast response.
Because I wrote the track list myself afterwards.
Yeah. The first couple hours of the songs must be long, right? Like the
Well, that's also the thing. In my head, I divided like 2 hours of early, 2 hours of classics, 2 hours of raw, but it didn't work out as good as I intended, because again, it's an improvisation. If I see that I'm playing early hardstyle and nobody dances, I'm gonna switch. You know.
And are you cutting the classics, or are you leaving them?
No.
Intros, outros,
I don't cut any song. I have hot cues, and I mash up some stuff and shit like that. But I don't want to cut. It's disrespectful to the music.
Yeah. And are you playing like the original BPMs as well? Like, because like the early stuff is like 145 and 140. Right?
I started with a Techno Boy tune at 140 BPM. But that's the whole point. You know,
can do slow zag now to open.
Now it's perfect. Yeah. Indeed. But I mean, that was the origin of hardstyle. I cannot say that I was there when it was being created, but like I went back and listened to it. And I was like, yeah, this is modern music. Just sounds old, but it's modern stuff. Like the old TNTs, like Techno Boy and Tune Boy. Play now is just fine, you know.
Yeah, we were saying that the other day. Even like the old showcase songs and stuff.
Yeah.
The sound design is like you could pop that right in a record right now and it would work.
Yeah.
And have you got more plans? Do you want to continue to do the all day longs, or?
Oh yeah. I'm doing the one in Hamburg, 7th of March, and then I do a whole tour in Australia all night long. So the whole month of February, I'm gonna play 27 hours for 5 gigs.
Jesus Christ.
I don't get paid nearly enough to do it, but I enjoy it so much. I enjoy it.
And the Australian tour, are they like one after another, or do you have like
Yeah.
a day between?
No,
Oh.
I play 2021 and 27, 28. So 5 hours, 5 hours, then few days, 5 hours, 5 hours.
Mm.
It's suicide. But
How long are these ones?
5 hours each. So 20
All
hours,
right, yeah,
20 hours in Australia, then 6 hours in Hamburg. Then I have one extra gig. And then we do, I think, Mexico. We do LA again. Yeah, I like it. It's, I mean, believe me, it's absolutely not necessary to do stuff like that. But it's, from an artistic perspective, I only got like nothing but positive reactions because like,
It's quite normal in other genres. It's hardstyle is the only genre I feel like it's still
We're
weird.
sweating when we're like getting over 45 minutes.
yeah, but you really pace your energy a lot. When
Yeah.
if you see the video on YouTube, like for of the 10 hours, you can see that the first 2 hours I'm really, I mean, not nothing that there's like to go crazy for, but like I'm also really pacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the music's also like that, right? It's more like vibey music. You wouldn't,
Yeah, it's
it'd be
rave,
weird
it's
if you
rave,
were
yeah.
jumping around to
Yeah. But then, I mean, a lot of guests like Ale or other people came on stage, and I started to play like alpha verb music or like noise controllers, and then we were all like vibing so much, we were dancing.
Yeah.
By the time that I play modern music, I was already tired, but I was like, yeah, what I'm gonna do? Not go crazy on my own music, you know?
And how do you feel like the day after doing, like, for example, the 10 hours one a year?
Well, I have to be honest. When I did the 8 hours, the first very, very long set that I did, I had no problems. Actually, I went to the gym the day after and the day before because I was very fit. I was doing cardio a lot. Before the 10 hours, I said to myself, okay, for this month, I'm going to do cardio every day to prepare myself.
Yeah.
and you were
Didn't do
fucked.
it.
You didn't
I
do
did
it,
not do it.
Yeah.
Not even once. So I got there and was like, sure, I can do this.
No?
The day after, huge back pain, but that's normal because of the posture of the DJ.
Yeah.
But I got injured at my shoulder. Well, it's
Yeah.
actually the muscle of the bicep, but like I mean, it feels like on the shoulder, and to this day, it still hurts
Fuck,
to
shit.
DJ. Well, not hurts that I cannot do it, but I would need to like go to physio, and I did, but
The thing is, the Aussies are crazy as well, right? The energy will be very high from the beginning.
no,
where
I know, but I can pace myself. But it's about getting warm and shit, you know.
I actually think Australia would be the best place to do something like that, right? Because they do like almost everything over there, right? Like the
Yeah.
older stuff.
Yeah, but also like I have to say, playing 5 hours, it's kind of easier it's more sustainable for the crowd because then I can kind of skip a lot of parts in the set. I don't need to play like that much early hardstyle. I'm just gonna introduce a little bit, and then I jump immediately to like Headhunters, noise controllers from back in the days, 2009 shit. And then I go to Gearbox Classic, which for sure they know, and then I go to modern stuff. I have 5 hours sounds like a lot, but it's really
so
it's
you
not.
always do it in chronological order.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, sound wise, it would be terrible if I didn't. You know, I mean, if you play like a modern song in the early part, it'd be like,
Yeah, the
No,
set, the audio would be so.
yeah,
Like the mastering,
yeah.
it must be like crazy as well.
Yeah, every time we do this concept, not in Australia, but like in the Netherlands, we hire the guy that does Climax, Tomorrowland, all this. Like he's so good. He's very good. He has like his own. I don't know if you know the guy. I don't know his name, but this motherfucker like he goes around with a van.
We're mixing the. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I know the guy.
yeah, you
I know
know,
the guy.
and
Yeah, he's got the full setup
wait.
in the van.
It has the same name of the old noise controllers. The other guy. Not
Aryan.
Bas. Aryan, yeah.
Yeah. I know the guy you're talking
Yeah,
about.
actually, and he's amazing. He stays there. He has his own camera, so he can see the vibe and understand. Mixing table and the dynamic of the songs are like unbelievably different.
Yeah,
You actually need somebody to master the entire set. So the 10 hours was like mastered by him. It's tough because like not everything sounds.
In real time.
Yeah. Well, he does a lot in real time, but he also post mix and master because this guy has a recording of I think every CDJ, the master of the CDJs, every microphone and ambient microphone. So it's like a 8 multi-track and he like mix it. Yeah, I give a little to no feedback. I just say maybe to the modern part, give more like crowd reactions because there's a lot, but sometimes it doesn't pop as much. But of course, you suffer from the quality of the audio because you know how it works.
yeah.
But 10 hours is a lot to mix, and I'm so happy I don't have to do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I mix and master the set of the gang at Rebirth, and it's amazing, but I'm never gonna do it again. Like, it's terrible
No.
when you have like to deal with like 30 minutes of like 5 or 6 different. Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to deal with compression, limiting. Hell no, man.
Nah, it's a
No,
lot.
no. But yeah.
Off topic, but is there any wild conspiracy theories you believe?
Why are you asking? Yeah, Aversion is not a real person. No, we're conspiracy in the scene.
It doesn't need to be in the scene; it can be in general.
In general.
Is there anything that you
Oh,
truly
yeah.
believe?
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything new here, but I truly believe we're in a simulation, man.
Yeah.
This is the Matrix, man. There's no chance any of this is real.
There's too many coincidences, right?
Some people they really look real, but some people are really not.
But what,
And I know you, and
NPCs.
I know you. I don't know to what extent people are gonna believe me, but I truly believe that some people are not real people. They really are not in the scene, outside the scene. I speak to them. Aversion is one of them. no, but like I speak to them like there's no way that this person is actually like this. It
Yeah.
cannot be.
Yeah, I get what you
It cannot be like this. Not that I'm better than anybody, but like, bro, like, are you real? Like, are you exist in front of my eyes right now?
have you seen the writers of the Matrix now?
The what?
The guys that wrote the Matrix.
The,
seen what they look
sister
like now?
Wachowski. Yeah,
Bro,
yeah. It's a
the Matrix of
Ugly
repaid them,
topic.
bro.
Nah, I mean, I don't care what they do in their free time, but like they did the 4th Matrix, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't.
But I have to say, I love the trilogy, and I love. And do you know Animatrix? This is before the trilogy.
Nah, I don't know that one.
There you fucking go. Nobody knows that shit.
Is it good?
Yeah, well, I mean, they explain a lot of things where you don't need to watch it, but it's an official thing, Matrix related thing, and it's placed before the trilogy. It explains you a lot of things because they always say, "Oh, this is the 8th iteration of the anomaly of Neo, whatever." But you have what about the other 7? You know,
7, yeah.
so they explain what are the other 7 or 6. I don't remember.
But why would if we were in a simulation, why would they give us a movie that explains the simulation we're in just to fuck with us? You know what I mean? Why they making it so obvious?
I'm thinking. But is it obvious though? Because like I mean, you have a lot of examples, a lot of movies that they would show like situations like that, but they're just really great movies, and nobody really. Well, nobody. It's not true, but like a lot of people believe, but like.
But if you go back and watch the
But that's
first
kind of
Matrix,
but that's kind of the whole point of the Matrix in the first place. It doesn't like if I put reality in front of you, you
They
don't
don't believe
notice
it anyway,
until
yeah.
somebody points it out.
Yeah.
You know, but then you get the agents and shit like that. Who would be the agents in the scene? A DJ that could be an agent.
let me think.
Hard driver, man.
Yeah.
You just said yes.
Yes.
You
Yep.
knew it.
Yep.
It was very off topic like this.
Your
Very
mixdowns aren't real.
Yeah,
Your
just-
mastering is a lie.
Yeah. Take the red pill, blue pill. What would happen though? Like,
He took both.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
take both of them and fuck it, let's go.
you take the blue pill, you play a Defqon Red. You wake up and you play a Climax. A red pill, you play a Club Rodenburg. Or fucking Timeout Gevert.
But would you want to, would you want to know? Would you want to be pulled out if it was? Or would you want to just live in the
bro.
bubble?
Like to quote Cypher from the Matrix, ignorance is a bliss.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to be ignorant, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that like
this is already too much for me. Imagine
especially
if this is not
with-
even real, man.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
From what we've been hearing in the news and shit, like about the whole Epstein shit, blah blah blah.
we're
like-
not getting there, man.
Yeah, no. But that,
Let's
like,
go.
like, the more you know, the more you realize how fucked up the world is, man. Like, do you want to know all the shit? Do you want to know the truth? Do you want to know the conspiracies are real,
Well,
or
what-
do you
what-
just want
But what if it's worst? Like,
What if it's
when you're
worse?
unplugged?
plug back?
You,
Just put me back, bro. This is not
you were
good out here either.
you were talking earlier about really stupid people, right? But the funny thing about stupid people is they're
So
the happiest,
happiest.
bro.
Yeah.
They're the
Oh,
happiest
oh.
people, bro.
Yeah, the most people that
yeah,
are depressed are
100%.
like the smartest,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, ask me about my depression. no, I completely understand it, man. Like ignorance is it really is a bliss.
yeah, the more awareness you've got to
Yeah.
how fucked up things
And
are,
to,
and
to go back into the hardstyle topic, since we're hardstyle artists, like honestly, I was way happier when I didn't know shit.
Yeah.
And I knew a lot.
Yeah.
I thought I knew a lot back then.
Yeah.
Because I was one of the maniacal artists that wanted to know the full legal name of artists and shit, but I didn't know anything compared
Yeah.
to now. And annoys me how much I know.
that's true. It ruins it for you a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like the more you,
Yeah. I always have it when like well, not always, but like when I talk to girls, you know, and they ask me stuff, I'm like, I guarantee you, the more you will be with me, the more you will not like this music.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, I'm very, very biased.
Yeah.
I'm not as hateful as I used to be, truly, but like still, if I don't like somebody and they're a ghost producer, you will know. Unfortunately, it just comes out of my mouth, and I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's just like that.
Yeah.
But can you listen to music objectively without thinking about like production?
That's very hard, man. It's very hard. Wait, actually, sorry. In an artistic way, you mean like just listening to music without thinking? Yeah, but only music that I cannot make. Like if I listen to Italian pop, which it's something that I listen all the time, I'm like, I'm not a pop artist. I wouldn't know how to make. If you tell me copy it 101, hell yeah, easy. But making it from scratch, no.
Yeah.
It's like when you see people jumping around to like the carnival songs and they're like out of key and stuff like that, and everyone's going crazy and they love them and stuff like that.
Up tempo, basically.
Yeah.
Bounce tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it doesn't need to be perfect for it to work, right? Like especially in hardstyle these days.
Well, you can point out why some stupid song work. You know, like you can always say why something works.
Yeah.
You know, some songs.
In retrospect, yeah. Like that's the easiest thing in the world to do, right? Like Too Cold, I bet you a lot of people were like, oh yeah, I could make Too Cold. Yeah, but you didn't, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
So in
no,
retrospect,
but I even mean like bad songs. You know, not that Gangnam Style is a bad song, but you can understand why right away it worked. Even when it was working at that moment, you were like, yeah, it's catchy. You might. That's why I hated. That's why I hated Headhunters, honestly, because I was hanging out with this guy Fabrizio, and he has tattoos and shit for Headhunters, so he was like a proper cocksucker of a Headhunters, you know, like proper fanboy. And I hated that he was that happy about something that I didn't consider raw enough, you know. But of course, in that moment, secretly, I was listening to the music of Headhunters. I'm gonna say it here, like I was listening to it, but it was. Better for me to show that I was like a tough guy, but in retrospect I was like, it was genius music. The collab with Kashmir, bro, you remember that shit? Dharma was the name.
Also the one with Crystal Lake.
Yeah. Live
your life.
No, but even the hardstyle music, I think the only shitty one that they did was like the United Kids of the World. Like
I like that, bro. I like that era, and the other one at the same time was Colors. And they two were getting torched online, and I was like, bro, I like them. They're cool. They're good songs.
Okay, maybe I can.
Like if you're looking at it from a poppy EDM influence from hardstyle, they're cool.
But we also love Scooter as well, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah, bro, I love Scooter.
We've
seen Scooter twice, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Trust me.
So good. That's why we made Aliens and Acid. It's just a Scooter song.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we put the vocal on top now, right? Yeah.
Always hardcore. Exact same chord progression.
Oh.
We actually never knew that when we wrote it, though, right? Or did you?
I didn't know nothing, bro.
No, Scooter-wise, I can relate because Flying High with Warface, I wanted to have the vocal that sounded like Scooter. And it's
we were making it at the same time. We found the same vocal, remember?
I don't think you know about this.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
Darkcore also did. Oh yeah, we spoke about this.
Luckily, we have the same management, obviously, as Yuri, and we showed their management. They were like,
but the vocal, you mean like?
Because you guys had. We found that, and we had just made like a demo version, but it sounded cool. But you guys had already finished yours, like done, mastered, and whatever. So we sent it to our manager, who's the manager of Warface.
Such a weird song.
And he was like, "Guys, they just finished."
We got a problem here.
Yeah. So we were like, "Yeah, fuck it, whatever."
Darkcore didn't care. You should have not cared either.
He was first.
He was first.
He was.
Yeah.
But we released it first.
Yeah.
Before him.
Smart.
Darkcore, I can tell you. I pushed to release it before you. I knew the release date, and I wanted to release it first.
As soon as we heard that na 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 na, we were like, yeah, that's got.
That was sick.
Yeah, for us it got like, it went very good stream wise and popularity wise. But I have to say, if you listen to the song, it doesn't sound either like ROOLER or Warface.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It just sounds like a song that anybody could have done.
I like your new collab.
Oh yeah, like the bass. Yeah.
That's cool.
MC Shocker. Well, that's you.
He's from the UK.
From the UK,
but
not Scotland.
Do you know what? I didn't know that until you released the song. I seen it on the title, but I was like, it doesn't sound like him.
Because Remco wanted to pitch it, the vocal. I love MC Shocker.
Yeah,
man.
He's got that British kind of accent, and he's
I love him.
Right?
Yeah, I grew up. Me and Ali, we grew up with One Kakashi, from Rivers Bay hardstyle, and MC Shocker. He's the only MC that I accept him like talking on the songs.
Yeah.
All the other
Mm.
ones in the UK, you call it, it's too much.
Yeah, they go too
I-
far.
I-
sometimes.
WizKid's okay. I like WizKid.
I had MC Sharky.
Yeah,
once.
Sharky. Yeah.
I was like, shut the fuck up. Just shut up, bro. I get it. It's your famous. Shut up. It's just too much. But MC Shocker, I said, just talk as much
They
as
do
you
that
want.
at the parties as well. See if you listen to like the live
I
sets
know,
from
I know.
those. Like,
Sorry. No, but that's exactly why. Then afterwards, I talked to Gamer and I was like, why is everybody talking over everything? He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it works.
yeah.
I was like, okay, I get it. But
If they didn't do that, the parties wouldn't feel the same.
yeah, no,
So-
fair. But now I understand it. Back then I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Shut up.
Have
It's
you
so-
never seen Joey Riot from Destructive Tendencies as Joey Riot? Have you never seen that?
No. No, I don't
he
think
does that.
so.
He used
He's
to.
pretty good at it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an MC kind of guy.
Yeah, but him emceeing his own music, I get it. And another person emceeing my music, you need to know my music. If you
Yeah.
just yap over it, I'm like,
doesn't
we're
add
talking about
anything.
your
Do
life.
do you ever like you ever got somewhere and been like no MC like
Italy. Every time I go in Italy,
yeah
there's only one MC that I like in Italy, MC Brancase, because he of course he's Italian, but like I believe he has American roots. So when he hears a vocal, even if he doesn't know the song, he understands the lyrics and he can repeat them real time. So it's good. But Italian MCs are fucking disgusting. They're not good. They're not good, bro. No, because they just yap.
yeah
They just say things that they're like, bro, it's a hardstyle party. Just don't talk about that shit, you know. But
Nowadays, most acts almost do their own MCing, right? Like, you know, that.
yeah, well, I mean, I get it. I still believe that a DJ should be a DJ, but honestly, I like when DJs interact. I do it too. So I don't think I have such a good voice to do that. Like,
Who's the best artist MC? do you think?
Warface.
Think
Also,
so?
a version is also very.
Do you know who
good.
I like? Thomas.
yeah Thomas for some
Who's
Zero
Thomas?
projects pretty
Oh.
good.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, but because it also does the vocals in the songs,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
His timing's always great. Like we
Mm.
played back to back, and he just
yeah
he's good at timing stuff.
Vertal could also be amazing, but he has this weird habit of screaming. As if, it's too much.
Mm.
Also, Ale does that. Also, Ale has an amazing voice, but he also screams kinda too much. Warface is amazing.
I think it's because of the adrenaline, right? Like you're up there and you're like, "Rah."
Yeah.
yeah it's,
You guys do it, right?
yeah
You-
Eamon does
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Why don't you do it?
I think my voice is too high. You know what I mean? I would need to like lower my voice. You know, yo guys. Or I've tried it before and it's been like, yo, we're
Yeah, fair.
It's something you need to learn. Like for us, obviously the
Mm.
accent is fucked anyway. I think the first time I ever tried doing it was at Fatality, and I was drunk.
Oh.
I was like, "Everybody, put your fucking hands up right now!" And
Yeah.
no one's doing it, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I heard myself back on a
Put your
video,
hands.
and I was like, "This needs to change. I need to get
Yeah.
better at this."
Yeah.
Could-
Well,
You couldn't understand us in the beginning, right?
nobody could.
No one. Yeah.
Honestly.
That was for the best, bro. Trust me.
Oh, I
That was
remember.
really
Alita was about to say that you guys were a bit too much in the beginning.
Yeah.
But speaking of aura and shit, like you had the aura, especially you.
For what? For being drunk,
He looks like a teddy bear.
like a
but
doll.
no. Honestly, like you look like Jersey Shore type shit, you know.
Mm.
So like or Geordie Shore, I don't know what
Yeah,
you have.
they're both right. Yeah,
All right.
sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, and you were drunk and drugged. Can I say? I don't know if it's
Yeah, my mom's not watching it.
okay. Well,
Bleep- we'll bleep that.
you guys were having a lot of fun.
We were excited.
Yeah, you were a lot excited. I remember sometime at some clubs you were even almost arriving late because you were just so drunk or shit
Yeah.
like that. No, but I mean I cannot possibly know what you guys were going through because I've never been a drinker in my life where I
Yeah.
never had.
We
more
just
You
than
drink a
love-
little bit now, though, right? You're a bit more. You get loose sometimes.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, well, but the thing is like it's the only thing that I do that I shouldn't do besides cigarette, of course. But like I never took drugs in my life, and I'm scared to like even try because like I know that I could get addicted because I know that I could be weak when it comes to that shit. But when it comes to alcohol, I recognize that I have such a better time. But that's exactly why I'm trimming it down. Maybe like drink like once a month, once every 2 months. Because I know that I like it. That's exactly the point.
The problem we had in the beginning is we didn't really know the line between we were at a party and we were meant to play at the party. So it took us probably like at least a year to realize, oh wait, we're here to work. We never really seen it that way, did we?
We were just bad boys.
I remember we were
were-
like, wait a minute, you're going to pay us and we can have free alcohol, and all we need to do
It's turn up.
is turn up. They were like, "Yep."
Yeah.
We were like, this
When we
is-
played at Defqon, they were like, yeah, we'll pay for your flights, and I think they were
you
like,
can just say they give you €500, and we were like,
yeah, 500
How-
euros,
and we
we
get
were,
to go to Defqon for free.
yeah,
And
yeah.
they were like, "Yeah." We
you
were
can
like,
come
"This
to the
is
artist
insane."
lounge and shit, and we were like, nah, bro, this is gonna be sick. So we partied the whole weekend, turned up, played our set, and then went
Yeah.
back to
They were
party.
like, would you like a hotel at the airport? We were like, "No, can we camp?" They were like, "Camp," and
Yeah,
we
we
were like,
were
"Yeah, we're
camping.
going to camp." And they were like, "Yeah."
We were
That's
standing in the showers like the day after we played, like in our underwear, right? And some guys going, "Hey, good set yesterday, bro."
Yeah.
And then we looked at each other and was like, "We can't do this anymore."
When was that? 2016.
2016?
Was it?
Standing in your underwear, and some guys like, I saw them play yesterday, and he's standing in his underwear, waiting on a
do, you,
shower.
do you think that guy remembers that?
Yeah,
Probably.
because he saw the.
I remember
he saw the package, bro. And you never forget the package.
Yeah, fair enough. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, after that, we were kind of like, nah, we can't do stuff like this anymore.
Yeah, we're actually the opposite now. We're quite boring.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, it's
not
just-
last weekend. You were a bit lit on Saturday, right?
yeah.
What was this weekend?
Carnival. Then we
Oh,
played
yeah.
Dystopia. That was a good party in
Mm.
France.
France is popping up again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For a long time, I haven't had any fucking bookings or anything, and I was like, "Am I doing something wrong?"
We
No,
actually
they
played
just like up tempo.
a really good one last year in Paris called, what was it, Electric Park?
I think so.
That
Yeah.
was sick.
Mm.
Like
No,
one of
it's
the
good.
one of
Yeah.
my favorite shows from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really insane.
I think because also I noticed a lot of the parties you play in France now, they're merging like techno and hardstyle, right? So they have at least a stage with techno and then
Oh yeah, I played a hard techno party in Paris
Mhm.
after Gravedigger. It was actually fucking dope. It was like 5 a.m. I was like, "There's no way these people are gonna enjoy it." They did.
Mm.
Our techno crowd is a good crowd.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
they
played
don't-
a couple last year as
Yeah.
well, and
Yeah.
I was surprised because we have obviously like emotional hardstyle music, some songs, and I was like,
Mhm.
it's not the vibe. And
Do you ever struggle with some crowds? now?
Nah, not really. Obviously, you get good crowds and bad crowds, but
we have everything. That's it. Sounds,
Yeah.
It sounds like we're being big headed, but it's actually the thing we're trying to work on at the moment. But we like have Zag songs, melodic songs, gated songs.
Yeah.
So when we turn up, what we normally do is we play like one of each, don't we? The first couple of songs, and like you're all night long. We look into the crowd, and then because the thing that's really polarizing at the moment is you play one place, and then Zag kicks are fucking popping off,
Mm-mm.
and you play somewhere else, and they're like,
yeah, they don't work.
so then we have to quickly like
Must be shit if
change
it
it,
happens to you. Like it's, and I will not say it's your thing, but like you have a lot of
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but we also, like what Gary said, we have loads of music
Yeah,
to
of
replace
course.
that. Like we've got loads of different vibes. Like no songs like
But
one
to,
after.
to what extent would you care if they didn't like, as in like you play a song that you really like and they don't like, and you're like, well, okay, fine, let me try this one. They don't like, and then you understand it's a shitty crowd. Then what you do?
There's some songs that we will play no matter what, right? Like
Mm.
even if they don't like it. But there's also some particularly Zag songs or edits. The one of Too Cold actually. Like if people are really digging Zag kicks, we normally play that version of Too Cold because it pops off. But for example, if they weren't, then we wouldn't play something like that, right?
Mm.
But our own songs, like we played Zag in Paris every set, no matter what, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter what they get.
Well, I mean, but they
Yeah, but
know
we
the
never really
regional, yeah.
noticed like the crowds that are like just not having it. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I think, like you said, it's your job. Like, if you turn up and there's no energy, then it's your job to fix that, right? Like, if you're just gonna stand, if you're
100%.
gonna stand there and be like, "Fuck you," then
Yeah,
So-
it's. I guess it's the same when people say, "Oh, the social media game." Bro, you just say that you're bad at it. You know.
Yeah.
It's literally just that. Yeah.
look at someone like a Timmy Trumpet, right? It doesn't really matter what he plays. He turns up and he just brings energy that is like infectious almost, you know. And people they just get it. So I think that 50% is what you're playing, and 50% is what the people are watching. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
If you're giving it out, then you're going to give it back.
No, but at the same time, I mean, I wanna say the Dutch people, like they've been tough to please, but it's not even the truth. Like I also know that my music hasn't been like Dutch friendly for a long time, you know. But every time I play in the Netherlands, you know, unless it's of course Defqon or the big ones, I didn't like it much. That I've been refusing gigs left and right because I'm like, I'd rather a kid go in there and have like the time of his life inside of me, because like I'd rather not have the money, but just like I don't enjoy it anymore.
Is that because the vibe you're getting when you're
No,
playing?
but because I understand that it's not my spot anymore, you know.
But do you not think that your sound maybe stands out more because
maybe
of that?
I'm also I don't want to say that I'm like making all this stuff up, but like because of course my impression is my nobody tells me this stuff. It's only me that I tell it to myself. But like the few times that I played, I don't know, some parties with a certain type of lineup, consistent like with like, you know, younger DJs or whatever, I'm always like, what the fuck am I gonna do here? Like I remember Shockers very vividly. I live like 10 minutes away from Shockers. I was like, oh, this is an easy one. It's so difficult to play there because it's a raw party, you know.
Yeah.
What the fuck I'm gonna do there? I was already having like melodies and shit, but regardless, I can still have like raw kicks, but like the whole mood changes. Not like, you know.
I know what you mean, but I think that's more a reaction thing. Like maybe your music doesn't get reactions, but that doesn't mean that people aren't enjoying it.
I know. But I also I didn't like much my upbringing, seeing bigger DJs not giving me the spot. That I had to take it away from them, you know. Which I mean, that's how it should be. But at the same time, I'm like, you're old as fuck. Just fuck off, you know. Just leave the spot to somebody new. I don't want to be that guy, you know. Of course, if I'm still relevant, I know that I'm still relevant, but like I just don't wanna, you know. I much rather have like a new kid like shine more than me. I already did that. I speed run the Netherlands the same way as you do, you know. It's.
Do you have any countries that you vibe with the most, like where you go and you're always
LA? It's countries. Well, USA when it comes to LA. Yeah, of course, the entirety of Australia is just beautiful. South America, Central America, anything that is not the Netherlands these days. But I really would like to be proven wrong. It's not written in stone. It's not the Bible. I would love to like. Get back to the you know the average 10 minutes away party and like have fun there, but like I also recognize that it might not be my interest anymore. Maybe the crowd is like too young for me. I get it. I don't wanna appeal to the new kids. It's completely fine. I'm okay with it. Also because if you think you're starting to feel old, people will notice. Like
Exactly.
we'll see you that way, you know.
Yeah.
Germany's good though, right?
Germany's
really good.
When I say this, people don't believe me, but like it's always good.
Yeah.
Out of like 100 gigs, like maybe one, it's like mid, but and even that is still good.
Yeah.
It's always good. I always have a good time. They always take good care, and I love the German crowd. It's just good. They want to have fun, honestly.
All our analytics now are Germany, right? Like number one on everything.
Same. Yeah. I have Germany, Australia, and the Netherlands actually.
Yeah, I think we are kind of the same.
We're almost the same, yeah.
No, Germany, it's dope. I mean, all the festivals are nice. I mean, but if you ask a German crowd, they're gonna like speak bad about each other. Actually, yeah.
They want to come to the Netherlands.
Yeah, which is insane. Yeah.
Nah.
Grass is always greener somewhere else. But no. What about you guys? What do you want?
Yeah, we love Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we played.
Can pretend Germany doesn't exist because we're just licking their ass.
Yeah.
Like,
we also we loved when we went to the USA. It's just the visa thing that's a fucking nightmare,
Yeah,
bro.
for you.
Because we're a
us,
duo,
yeah.
it's fucked, bro.
But you have the visa now, or
No, bro.
No,
Bro. It was the first time we done it. It was already a lot of hassle, and the problem is that when you do it for that much, you need to guarantee like X amount of bookings, and the last few years have been a bit up and down, right, with them guaranteeing things. So we were like, yeah, you know what, we'll just put a hold on it. But yeah, I really loved when we played Beyond Wonderland. That was sick.
Yeah, that one's sick.
Great gig. Yeah.
Was that the San Bernardino?
Those
were cool.
How long did it take you to get there?
It took us like 3.5 hours. We were at peak traffic, bro.
Same.
It was fucking horrible. And we
it's
actually
like,
looked,
100 kilometers.
that's what I was gonna say. We looked at the kilometers and it was like, there's no way.
Easy. But I enjoyed it so much because like USA, just like Australia, just like Germany or France or Italy, people just want to have party, man. They're not. Maybe Australia, they're a little bit more knowledgeable about music.
Yeah.
But for the most, they don't give a shit. They just want to dance.
That's true.
I don't think I've ever played in Australia and it's been mid ever.
It's always like top tier.
Always top tier.
Yeah, but they don't see you often, of course.
That's true. They're a bit more grateful.
Very big. Germany is very big, so you always have the chance to like differentiate. Of course, Australia is just insane. Or Mexico, Chile. Like
South America is insane as well.
That's also the problem with the Netherlands. It's a small country by landmass also, and they get too much, so they expect more. And because it's always been like that, bro. It was just that we were on the good side. Sometimes you're on the good side of them, sometimes you're on the bad side. But I think they've always had a little bit, expectations more than everyone else.
Well, that's where everything was born. It's here, so
yeah. But I respect it because, like you said, it was born here, and most of the time everything starts here and then kind of like
expand. Yeah,
it goes out. So that,
I think a lot of promoters I would dare to say pretty much every promoter still look at the Netherlands as like, okay, what's happening there, so I can do it too.
Yeah.
Which is insane because like the shit happens outside the Netherlands, in my opinion. But of course, Defqon and Climax are here, so there you go.
Yeah.
Well, used to Climax, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you see all the content from after a Defqon weekend, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Like you're not seeing that kind of anywhere else, really, like that.
No, not even knockout or stuff like that. I mean, which is like comparison of like
It's insane.
amount of people.
Yeah.
Defqon is Defqon. It's like Tomorrowland. I mean, I get it. It makes sense that it's like that, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine if we had like 20 different Defqons, then it would be like
Defqon 1, Defqon 2, Defqon 3.
Oh, they had different Defqons, but like they don't do it anymore, which is better. I think the Netherlands should be the one.
Yeah, because they had Chile and Australia.
Australia's sad though because they had the potential.
Yeah, we played there once. We played at the last one.
You played Defqon Australia?
Yeah, we played Defqon Australia.
Really? How was it?
It was good. It was good.
It's fucking hot.
Yeah, it was hot though because it was like in the I think it was like end of September, so that's when it's starting to get a little bit warm again, and it was.
And also where we played, remember there was all the dust.
Yeah, it was dusty.
That was great.
Really dusty.
Oh, I had that Rebellion outdoor
Yeah.
this year.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
blow in your nose the next
For
game
whatever
day
reason, they wanted to book me as a closing act at Rebellion outdoor.
Oh,
A
yeah?
raw party. They had me, and it was one of the worst thing ever that I've ever done. Not for the party, but for the fucking.
The dust.
It was next to the beach, so like of
Mhm.
course I had the dust, and the lights were attracting the little.
Oh yeah,
mosquitoes.
yeah.
Bro, at some point I was like this is not fun anymore. I
No,
cannot
it's
do this
not good.
anymore.
Yeah.
I spend more time doing this
Yeah.
than actually.
We played
DJing.
at a party in Belgium. Remember that time? Sunset, and they had the stage in the water, and we played at night as well. And it was like thick, bro, like thick with the flies and the mosquitoes. And I was like, I cannot wait to finish. This is disgusting. And they're like all dropping dead on the mixer and stuff.
Shit.
It was
By the way,
horrible.
I need to go to the toilet.
And we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
I had to pee for like an hour and a half, but I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Oh really?
It was interesting. Yeah. That's fine.
It's putting your stamina up for the next all night long, right?
Yeah. But I was telling you, the thing is when you do like the all day long, like you sweat everything.
You sweat it out. Yeah.
The only thing that can make you pee is alcohol. So I mean, if you only drink water or energy drinks, not energy drinks, Powerade and stuff like that, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
I really wanted to not pee for 10 hours, but Ale gave me alcohol, so
Yeah.
it had to happen.
Did you just put a long song on or something like that?
I stopped the music. I prepared a Psychedelic by Headhunters. Stopped the music and I said, you guys always ask me, you never ask me stuff like, oh, how do you feel? Or, you always ask me, when do you go pee? This is the moment. Bye. And I just left.
See ya.
Yeah. It was like 2.5 minutes, not even.
Yeah.
People think that it's so weird.
Yeah. He's gone.
You just leave and come back. It's that easy. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not that.
Yeah.
You've actually had to do it a few times, right? Like we've been playing and you've been like, I need to go and pee.
Yeah. I had to do
Oh
it.
shit, have you ever felt the
Not
need?
not a shit, but there was one time in Edinburgh where I drank a lot, and I was like, I'm gonna piss myself. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make it, because it was like halfway through, like 30 minutes. I was like, there's no way. I'm just gonna need to do it. And there was no toilet behind the stage. I had to like actually I was gone like 5 minutes. It was long, and it was like an hour set, so you don't really have an excuse. But I was drinking these like big cans of cider. And I think I smashed like 6 of them before the set.
Yeah, fair. The worst thing that happened to me on stage, it's nothing like that, but it's a tattoo. I have like a big Pokemon here that I did right before actually playing at Creamfields in UK. Is it Creamfields? Is it?
Yeah.
But honestly, I took the appointment with a tattoo guy not knowing that I had the gig, because you really have to know that I don't check my schedule anymore. I don't want to be biased by stuff anymore. I just want to do creative stuff. But that turned out to be a wrongdoing because like I went on stage, I had like 3 layers of second skin on it. I was like, it's gonna be fine. At some point,
It starts leaking.
no, at some point I felt like weird. And I was like touching it. I checked my hand. It was all black. I was like, oh hell no. And I literally did like this and was like, oh fuck, my entire leg was covered in ink and blood and plasma and all that shit you can think of. It was terrible.
You can get an infection, right, with that as well. If the
No, because you just needed to lick enough. You just a little dot, like a little hole, and it just leaks completely because it squeezes. There's a lot of pressure, but yeah.
We done an overdose show in Glasgow, and before that I got like half my leg done
With a white outfit.
Yeah, white outfit, but I had the second skin on it, and I wrapped like another layer of like bandage around it.
Something happened or no?
No, it was actually fine, but I was in pain.
Yeah.
Like it was but to be fair, it wasn't too bad. Jason Payne. I was in Jason Payne.
Yeah.
But nah, it wasn't too bad.
We don't use a numbing cream.
No. But when I go back to get it
bro.
finished, I'm 100% because
I'll give you the good one, bro. I
that-
felt nothing.
was it the extreme numbness one you got?
I think it's almost illegal, honestly. It doesn't have any text on the package. That's how legal I think it is.
That's
it's
the
on
shit.
Amazon,
That's the
though.
good shit, though.
Yeah. Sometimes it goes away and then it comes back. That's how I know it's not good.
Yeah, I
but
think
it
when I go
works.
back, I'll definitely do it because
No.
when I was getting my
Scribs has just announced that she's not allowing it.
numbing cream.
Not allowing it anymore.
Oh well,
Doesn't
there we go.
bro. I change person.
I
fuck
can
it,
I
don't
can do
care.
it obviously. Like it's not that big a deal. But when you get to some parts, like when she was doing my knee, and my knee's basically all black, that was tough.
Yeah, I done 8 hours on my whole back. No numbing cream.
But-
thought I was going to die.
But, did it hurt? I'm assuming.
Bro, it was the worst experience of my whole life. I still to this day do not know how
Worst-
I've done that.
Worst experience than playing a timeout.
Oh.
At peak hour without fresh air.
Full fee, bro. It was
And no-
bad.
And no rider. It's like a half empty bottle of cola.
No, I got the rider.
Oh, did you?
Really?
Yeah.
You must
Kidding.
You must have been fucking
It must
special,
like you, bro.
I'm ruler, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
true.
No, but I get it now. But bro, honestly, like the first 30 tattoos, I was like, hell yeah, I gotta suffer. At some point, I was like, why?
Yeah, why?
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
point. There's no point. And now I'm actually flexing that I don't feel pain.
Yeah.
I did that like this whole chat thing here. Not only I did not suffer during, but also after. Nothing at all.
It was fine after as well.
I promise you, man, nothing.
Yeah.
And
Would
like,
you-
I don't see a reason why I would fucking suffer. This one hurt it even with the
Yeah,
cream.
man. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even finished. I couldn't finish. I was like shaking.
Yeah.
And there's no color, and I hate it. Like I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Like here, I want to have like the face of my new cat here, and I'm like, I love her, but I don't know if I love her that much. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's just some areas that are just painful as fuck.
I have my full body, you know that, right? Like full body suit. Like everything.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
When did you do it? I know your arms, but
No,
like,
I have my full body.
wait,
like
can you show it
everything.
real quick? Fuck, man, I didn't know.
Full body.
Also the back,
Everything, bro.
even the legs.
This full leg and half this leg, yeah.
What about the ass?
No, not the ass. Not yet. Not
Wait,
yet.
how does it work? Do you?
It looks like
Does it look weird?
It looks like I'm wearing a t-shirt.
I didn't know you had like,
Yeah, man. That was fucking painful. And also I got my
and all of that without numbing cream.
my nipples and everything, bro. Yeah, my full nipples are blacked
Fuck,
out
no.
basically.
No, you couldn't pay me to do that, bro.
Well,
We'll see. No, maybe. I don't know.
do you know what it is? It's like the tattoo artist Scoob, so shout you out. She does big pieces and she does them like for the size she does. It's really quick, but when you're there, you're like. The way I looked at it, especially my back, I was halfway through and I went to the toilet and I was like, okay, this is the first time I'm going to tap out. And then I thought to myself, like, yeah, then what? Come back and get.
Yeah,
I need to go back in it anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, even if I die, like, that was the only time she even said maybe like, with an hour or two to go, she was like, I think we should stop. And I was like, no. She was like, bro, there's no color left in your face. And I was like, I don't care. If I pass out, then pass out. She was like, yeah, but you're under my
But
supervision. You know?
it can even be that your skin rejects the ink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that you feel bad, but just it's not a sorry
Too much
anymore.
trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't do the neck?
I'm actually looking to get booked back in because I want to do my neck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you ever get your face or something done?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm going for.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I always my entire life wanted to get like full tattoos. Even my face, but not like Post Malone face. Like just not even like Ale, just even a little bit like tiny things here or whatever. But I in order to get there, I need to be like very full, like here and here as well. Only then I will do the face. If I just do it, it's like, please look at me, you know. If it has to be please look at me, at least I need to be like full look at me, you know what I mean?
Do you think there's someone out there that started with the face? That would be funny, right?
First tattoo,
First
face
tattoo on
tattoo.
the face.
Well, I mean, Ale did the hand almost right away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a job stopper, we call it. Means you
Well,
don't
Ale
get
never
another
had a
job.
job in his life. Yeah. No, for me, like getting to the hand, it means that you need to do the arm first and so on and so forth. Yeah. Yeah, but I know it has to look good because I mean, if you're just doing it to get the eyes on, then sure I get it, but it's a bit weird. I don't know, but everybody does whatever they want. But if I want to do the neck, like if I had something like you, I would have already done all of this.
Yeah.
I kind of regret some of the ones that I have, not the fact that I did them, but the fact that I did them not thinking that one day I might get the full thing. Like Extinguish, now I would love to move it somewhere else so then I can have like a full piece.
Full piece, yeah.
But maybe I will just go over it.
You know the thing about the neck is why I've been really apprehensive is all the other tattoos. I don't know if you have this, but you don't really notice them until you look at them. You know what I mean? Like it's not like something like when you're passing by or you get a photo. Or I don't even notice my tattoos, but the
Yeah,
neck,
of course.
I feel like I would like always see it. So I need to be like, to be honest, the way I do it with my tattoo artist is I give her some subjects or some things and then she creates it. And obviously there's some things that I really like love and there's other things that I'm like, oh yeah, I can see how it's artistic. But with my neck, I would need to be 100% sure. I think I'd be actually really difficult. You know what I mean? I would be like...
And you always feel, I don't know if you've ever felt like that, but once you've had a tattoo done, it's so dark and black, you're like, oh shit, like, oh.
What do
You have
mean?
like a little day or two where you're like, I don't know if I...
Like, do you mean that it's too much ink that is like
Like,
visibly...
yeah, it's really...
Like you cannot pretend that it's not there.
yeah.
I have it a lot with my hand, but my hand is like not that. But the problem is that the rest of the arm is not as colorful. So if you look at it from a distance, it almost looks like it's something is on it. You know.
Yeah.
If I think if I color this and I do some more stuff, then it will look fine. If I do the fingers, of course, too. But like, yeah, I was a bit in a rush when I did this, and I recognized that because I had the AR Gang show in Germany. And I didn't have the hand, and I told my guys, like, can you please do my arm? I really want to look in a certain way when I go on stage, which is stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
But I did want this tattoo, but like maybe I shouldn't have done it like as quick. And actually, I regret the AR tattoo here because then now the hand is a little
Yeah.
to the right, but it's whatever. I don't care.
But it's patchwork, right? So it's supposed to look
Yeah.
like...
Yeah.
It's
I
supposed
love
to look-
patchwork. I wouldn't do like a full piece like you do. I
Yeah.
respect it a lot. I like it, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
I can yap way more about the tattoos that way. You know.
Yeah, they're more individual, right? They're more,
Yeah.
And I feel like once you've started one, you need to commit to it, right?
There you go. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I have that. So yeah.
And you
So
run out of space as well, right? What are you going to do
No.
when you run out of space?
No, I still have a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah. But also, like, you could argue that my arm is finished, but all I see is like, here's missing a spot, here's missing a spot. I
Yeah.
want to do like little
Wee
little
things,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I still want to see my skin, but like not at the point that I'm like, doing full black or shit like that. But you know, it's
I feel like the hardstyle scene is patchwork at the moment, right? It used to be one piece. Now it's just patchwork. Loads of random shit.
Oh, you're doing that analogy? Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. It's very much patchwork. Yeah.
Let's talk about your conspiracy theory again.
That was yeah.
Where do you think the scene is at the moment? Let's dive into it, bro. Tell me your thoughts.
I don't want to talk about it.
What scene?
I think there are a lot of point of views, and they're all potentially right and wrong at the same time. Obviously, like I said, there's no objective stuff going on here. It's all like opinions and whatever. Of course, like the music is different. It's very much different than it was like a long time ago. Actually, maybe even like 3-4 years ago. Post-COVID, it wasn't like this. A lot of people might argue that it's bad, and to a certain degree, if you look from the production perspective, like, yeah, sure, maybe we're in a bad place when it comes to crack and microwave and Zag. But again, it's taste, it's subjective. It still fills up. The dance floors are always full. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
It's not up to us to judge. Like,
But it was never up to us.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But like, it's difficult because I think the kids this day they have to struggle insanely much more than we had to, and I felt like we struggled a lot. And I think these people right now, they're like struggling even more.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they're not. But my impression is that like, because again, we have the examples of something that used to be extreme already. Like you guys were very extreme. Like it's hard to play after you in a sort of way, you know?
Mm.
And this with overdose and stuff like that. How can you top that?
Mm.
Is it about topping though? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know? But that's why the classics parties are going so good, because you guys talk about Supremacy Classics, and I completely understand why you like it so much. And I saw the videos; it's inevitable. It's you cannot say that it wasn't good. It was good. It was packed, and people loved the songs. They loved the sets. But for me, it's a bit concerning in a sense, you know.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Yeah,
Because I really don't think that many promoters here are actually in it for the classics. You know, because I also play classics at my all day long, but I'm not a classic DJ. You know, I don't want to do a one time. I mean, maybe I will do some one time ROOLER classic, if you know what I mean. I have nothing against people who do that shit like you guys. It's I completely understand it. I love my old music, but like I never seen a genre moving forward by going backwards. You know,
No.
So that's kind of the whole point of discussion. I think a lot of people are using the beauty of the classics as an argument to destroy the new stuff, which is just not good, because like Gearbox used to be fucking disgusting back in the days to a lot of people, and look at us now, look at them now. But like everything was like shit when you arrive in the scene, you know, like even Euphoric was shit for the early hardstyle people, you know what I mean?
The new style.
The new style, all the shit. I mean, when Headhunter started to pitch kicks in that way with that melody,
top line vocals.
I bet that like some old ass from 2001 and 2, they were like, "Wow, look at this shit." It's the same thing. But of course now there's more access to state your opinion publicly, which I don't think is that needed. But again, everybody.
But people love that these days, all right.
Everybody takes everything too seriously. I did it too for a long time. It's also a bit hypocrite for me to say, because of course, and now I'm like, but it's tough, man. It's tough when you're so much deep into a genre, into the scene. It's very hard to be objective, you know, because you still love. I mean, I think you guys love this music too. You wanted to see it succeed, and you want to see yourself succeed. You want to be successful, and you want to see other people successful. But it's hard to go to see so many classic events selling out. It's truly concerning to me. Even Hardbase coming back. I mean, like, what are they gonna do? New stuff? They should do new stuff, not old stuff. We already have all of old stuff, you know. No critic to Hardbase for not booking me, but no, but truly, like, I mean, I love old music, but like, it's not helping us to get better. All the new kids, they don't care about the old music. You know what I mean?
No.
And the old guys, they don't care about the new music.
Of course,
a lot of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The problem is innovation in the new stuff. Though that's the thing that's like, there's a gap in the market, and it's been filled by the classic stuff at the moment.
Yeah, of course.
Because if it was like, I've said this from the beginning of the whole OG Raw thing. Like, I know everyone has a joke about it and stuff, right? But if you need to call it OG anything, then there's already a problem, in my opinion, because, like you said a minute ago, you can't go forward by going back. It's just not possible. And the thing that maybe people can do is they can take inspiration and be like, okay, how do we get this feeling? But if you actually want to go back to there, then it's never going to be the same. Because we spoke about this in the last podcast, but there's no way anybody can say that our music back then was like better. Like, maybe the moment was better for them. Maybe this is when they were going to parties, but the actual music is way better now.
Yeah, like I said, and I keep saying all the time, it's people lack context. They forget to put everything in context. Before Gearbox, the music was very different, like very different. After Gearbox 2, after COVID, before COVID, I think context it's really a good indication to understand more. But a lot of people weren't there. A lot of people they because of COVID they skipped the whole discovering ourselves that way, you know, at parties with their friends and shit like that. I get that, but like, I don't know.
Do you think it's possible to have something to come along that would do the same as what Gearbox done? Maybe in a different way, but do you think have that much influence that it changes the direction of everything?
As in?
Like, you know how, like, say the way that we are at the moment, is it possible for something to come along and completely change it?
Like we did with Gearbox back then? Well, I hope so. I truly hope so, but my first instinct to say no, but
it's possible, but will it happen? Is the
famous saying is it's always darkest before the dawn, right? And to be honest, like, sometimes the most innovative stuff is born out of the necessity to have it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe when we were coming through with Gearbox, the real thing that was actually happening is people were ready for something new. Maybe they were bored of what was already there. You know?
Yeah.
But again, I think like there was also maybe I'm a bit I don't know, too old-fashioned when I say stuff like I don't know what to say, but like there was more respect back then. Also in terms of like artist to artist, you know, there was less copycats. I don't want to get too much into that because it's not really about copying the music, just everything. You know, like you always have like that guy that like makes it popular, but like taking your thing. But these days, I feel like when you come up with something, the fucking day after,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Somebody else already took it, and it's just not nice.
Yeah. That's true.
It's just not.
It's
And the thing is, they get away with it.
yeah, that's
Whereas
why
back
they
in
do
the
it,
day,
yeah.
if someone was to do that, people would be angry.
They would, and the people these days don't even notice because they're oversaturated with information, and I get it.
And they'll get bookings based on that. Like, that guy sounds like what's popular. Let's book him.
Yeah. For example, like I'll give you this that happened to me personally. Like there's this up-tempo DJ with one name because I don't want to give him credits. He stole my logo 101. And it doesn't affect me because he does another genre. Bro, like it's the same logo.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the dripping and the tongue out. And I checked the messages with this guy, and he doesn't follow me now. So he did before because I remember him. He unfollow me, but I see the DM say he's like, "Oh my god, I love this song. I love this." He's just a big fan of me.
Yeah.
Now he unfollow me, stole my logo, and he gets gigs.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to do anything with this, but it's weird,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know, like,
Especially from being such a fan before, and like,
no, but it's just weird, man. Like nobody noticed that. I cannot believe that nobody sees that.
It's not that they don't notice it; they just don't care. That's the difference.
Do you
now.
think?
I think most people now, like we said a minute ago, like if you hear a song, for example, and you're like, oh, that has a kick that sounds like Dual Damage, I think most people are like, oh, it's cool then, rather than like, well, why does it sound like Dual Damage?
But funny enough, Dual Damage are the only ones that they get clout.
Yeah.
In the end, they still get the gigs and they sell out, not the other ones. Which is also like, again, makes this whole discussion pointless in the first place because, like I said before, only few ones will actually make it anyway.
Yeah.
But still, it's a kind of an indication of like an unhealthy scene, I think. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you need
That's the wrong thing about the scene. If I really have to point it out,
you need more people that are pushing the people above them. You know what I mean? Like we really need to feel like we're in trouble if we don't bring it. You know what I mean? Like, because if there's 5 new guys coming through that could potentially take your spot, then you need to do something about it. You know? So, like you say, a lot of those guys, they get to a certain level and then they don't go any further because they sound like everyone else, you know what I mean? So they're not really a threat.
But also tells you how resonant the Netherlands is and still is. Because in reality, these people they have clout here and that's it. You put them like 10 meters away from the border in Germany, and nobody fucking knows who they are.
Yeah.
Which is also
true.
sad for them because everybody deserves to at least try to make it. But I also think that just because it's accessible to make music doesn't mean that you should make the music. You know what I mean? Not everybody should make the music.
Yeah.
Because it became so easy with all the sample packs and the tutorials. We contribute. We also made tutorials and shit. I kind of regret that, to be honest. You know, I love
you
your
mean
message.
the harder class
Yeah,
one?
not specifically that to name them because they didn't
No,
do anything
nothing
wrong.
like
But
that,
yeah,
but that's
but I loved your masterclass. But I can take it for what it is. Like I can learn some things or see how you guys work, and that's fine. But like to a certain degree, like the struggle of learning to make music. That's also what gives you like the power, to become a true artist.
I think it's the sample packs that are the problem because I think everyone watches tutorials anyway, even back in the day on YouTube and stuff. But
yeah, 100%.
the sample packs give you the ability to literally use other stuff.
And we're all guilty. I'm guilty too. So again, I don't want to.
OBS.
Yeah, no, I can only respect the business model of OBS.
I know one.
One.
Tritona.
Bro, you always mention that, but I think only I use like 1 kick or 2.
Come on, bro.
No, they were goated packs.
Truly, man.
Some of the overdose stuff was Tritona.
Yeah, a lot it was. Yeah.
Yeah, but you always mention that to me. But honestly, I for what I can recall, I use like a couple of kicks from that, and that's it.
Do you remember Roger? That was a good kick by Malice. I always remember it because of the name. I think it was the one that was in Freestyler, right?
I can't remember.
It's called Roger.
Maybe, yeah. I would need to hear it.
Yeah.
You mean the first kick of Freestyler?
Yeah.
The
really punchy one, yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, it was. I just always laughed because back in the day, Ali called it Roger.
Yeah.
Just
so random.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he was the first person I noticed that was like given their names. Yeah, I know you done it, but he was the first person I actually saw when we done collabs. Like all these kicks had.
You had
normal names.
Kipcorn.
Yeah, that's from Let the Bass. We use that one too.
Yeah.
I also use the one from Domination, which is called Pizza Meglio, because I was eating pizza when I was doing the kick.
Yeah.
I was at Tommy MC Focus when I did the kick, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Yeah, no, I mean, it's easier for me to understand. But now I do a lot of Serum presets. Serum 2 is just unbelievable. So
It's
I'm
crazy, yeah.
But they all have those names. I have one kick. This guy is called Lekker Faces. Ooh, kick, of course. Yeah. It sounds exactly like him. I love Lekker Faces
Yeah,
so
it's
much.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's really cool.
And he's Italian, so I cannot.
Yeah. You need to back your own, right?
No, but it's always fascinating to see Italians always.
But the Italians
doing-
have always had a good like flavor for hard music, right? Like,
which is insane because it's not recognized in Italy.
No.
Yeah.
but we're the same in Scotland. Like hardstyle was never really that big.
But you had, well, you're Scotland, okay, but you had like UK hardcore, like it was a big
Yeah.
thing. Like Darren
The
Styles,
Bonkers CDs and
Jesus,
stuff.
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were sick.
Darren Hicksy, like
Scott Brown.
bro, yeah, they were Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always say that Calvin Harris is the second biggest DJ to come from Scotland, right?
Yeah.
We're the
Yeah.
first.
You're the first. Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I wonder if he's
don't
heard.
I don't even class him as Scottish anymore, right? He pretends, but bro, he's American now. Come on.
Yeah. No, it's, he really brought out his Scottish side when he was going on about chicane. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's not the
Bro.
fucking same.
Bro, but you know that sometimes I actually go back to those posts and I still think that guy was like full of shit. Like, why?
Chicane.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it was such a reach.
Bro.
It was the
Yeah.
biggest reach
Bro,
ever.
He was like, yeah, if you loop it like this and you move it and then
Yeah.
you pitch, yeah, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Then
now,
anything can be anything. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I was like, bro,
Insane,
fucking chill
insane.
out. It's like got a chord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I
like-
think he was just want a bit of fucking clout. I mean, the guy, like, Calvin Harris is smashing those records out all year, every year. And Chicane's like, hey, look at me, bro. Remember me?
The goated one was Dead Mouse and Wild Stills, right? That was fucking.
That
brilliant.
beef was sick, yeah.
But,
And then,
but Wild Stars actually took
benefited
the
out of it,
chords.
yeah.
No,
Mm.
but
Oh yeah, but it was from a 80s song, right? Like
Was it?
he showed that Dead Mouse also took the chords, so yeah.
Mm.
You know what it's like? Nobody owns fucking chord progressions. If someone owned the chord progression, we would all be fucked.
yeah.
yeah, true. But it was fun. I remember that Mouse trying to make a
The hardstyle kick. And he was like, yeah, fuck this.
You know,
I still think he couldn't make it these days.
you know, Ultra, we became friends, right?
yeah.
If he watches it, maybe. Nah, we did.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, really, for sure.
But did
But he was making fun of hardstyle. He was like, "Oh, you're one of those hardstyle gym bros and stuff like that." Remember?
Yeah.
oh, you look like a bit of a gym bro.
Yeah.
Not you. I'm sorry. No,
So good.
Actually, with that Mouse,
Yeah, we had a bit of fun, and then his boat came. Remember?
Mm.
And we were like, "Oh, like, can we take your boat?" Right? Or it wasn't his boat, but it was his ride back to the
yeah.
Central Beach, and he was like, "Yeah, no problem." And we jumped on his boat.
Okay.
Yeah, he was actually all right. He was
W-
quite
He
funny.
messaged you the
He messaged me, yeah.
the day after saying like fuck you or something like that. I was like,
Wait,
fuck
with
you,
the
bro.
Mouse account?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I've got, I maybe
Oh,
got the
that's dope.
screenshots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you argue that he's the most famous person that you interacted with? Number
Yeah.
wise, let's say number wise.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah. He's most
probably.
interesting because I actually love his online persona because he's an asshole, but he's a
Yeah.
he's a good asshole.
He's me on
yeah.
steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was going
No,
next.
no, that would be too much even for me.
I used to sit and watch like when he used to go live and it'd be like 6 hours. I just sit and watch 6 hours just because the entertainment was so good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like him. You see the old James Hype thing that he's been up to with that Mouse.
I seen something, yeah, but what was it again?
Basically, James Hype has like this.
Oh, yeah, I
this
did see that, yeah.
sync concept where like
Mm.
yeah, his CDJs like when he presses something happens like stage
booth.
wise, and yeah, but I don't know. I think James Hype, he knows that if he communicates in a certain way, saying certain things, who does this and stuff like that, it works. It works, but like. That Mouse, like he just said, it's not that difficult. So he started go on a rant to like just explain to him, like in couple of Instagram videos, he was like, you see, not that difficult. And then something was happening on his screen, and then he started to use the CDJ as a controller to beat Elden Ring or something.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
But I think that led that Mouse to the whole record box thing, and now he's developing an alternative to record box. That works way better and so on and so forth.
Yeah, he's a smart guy, bro.
It's one of those, but that's what I said before. If you have something to back up, then you can be as arrogant as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least you got something to
he
show.
can back it up, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah, totally.
those early Dead Mouse stuff that shaped EDM.
I don't know what he does these days, but he's still there, so he must
Yeah.
do something. Yeah.
He's still maybe like 1 or 2 records a year are like phenomenal.
He used to do a demo drop, but he would just cook every demo. I actually felt sorry for people. Like,
Yeah, but if
he
you're
did
sending
not
a
hold
demo to Dead Mouse,
dear-
you should be
Hold up.
prepared.
I don't know why I made this thing in my head, but like let's speak about AR Because you motherfuckers, AR2.
AR.
Acid
Yeah, we're the
Rain.
real AR gang.
No, you're
AR?
not.
Yeah, you just with Acid Rain and
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
Acid Rain.
yeah, but we don't put it as AR.
No,
or
no, no,
whatever.
no. I'm just
But-
joking. But like,
we never ever thought about it. That
And
way,
we don't have
actually.
fucking diamond chains, so fuck off.
no, but I was wondering how you guys doing like label wise, like are you the bosses of how do you
Yeah,
see yourself?
Technically, but
Technically,
yeah.
but
No,
yeah,
but
not
forget
in
the,
this.
forget the black and white.
Shout out to Steph. He's
Yeah.
he's the guy behind the.
He's
like,
the-
he
No,
does
no,
all
no.
the stuff.
I didn't mean to ask like who's actually in charge or whatever. I'm just saying like because I recognize that me and Ale are like the boss.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like the same as that. Like the main reason we started Acid Rain was just to release our music, and never really we didn't intend on it being
a movement or something.
Yeah, something like that. So, but yeah,
We were sick of giving 50%. That's what really happened. Tell me
Wait,
about people.
What
that
was
try.
before? Was it Scantrix? Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
fuck
which
50%,
I'm not
yeah.
going to talk bad about them because they're so professional. But yeah, we even at Gearbox, bro. Like I remember when we left Gearbox, we were going to do our own label. Remember? Do you want
Yeah.
to tell people what it was potentially going to be called? It's a terrible name.
I can't remember.
Trigger.
Oh right, no. That was a proposed name. That,
Yeah, and that's why I said it was terrible.
that we were not on board with.
No,
But nah, Trigger.
Trigger. We
Yeah.
also had our.
Or Trigger Records or Trigger Music?
Yeah.
Records.
This wasn't.
Just Trigger. Just Trigger.
I'm not gonna out the person who suggested it, but they suggested it with just an R. Remember, it was Trigger.
Trigger.
Because Trigger
Sounds
was
suspiciously
already
like the N word.
What word? What, I don't know what words you're talking about.
I would say it, but like then they only gonna take the whole thing and just clip this N word.
N word. Yeah.
and then it was
in Paris.
Then it was the New Wave Records.
Yeah, New Wave and New Age.
New Age, yeah.
I think those were the two.
So we
and then
were-
it was like
We
were-
were very hostile names though.
Yeah.
I can say,
exactly,
yeah.
and then it was just like nah.
Yeah.
It's just
No, Acid Rain sounds better. Yeah.
yeah.
But it was just a random name too, or like
Just we were really liking words that can.
it fits.
Mean
It
they
two
fits.
sound-
things.
Yeah, it fits. It fits.
It's
yeah.
like it sounds like acid rain as in rain, but
Yeah.
rain as like a king or an emperor. Or
Hmm.
like we liked words like that, so we were like, let's just fucking put these words together. Sounds
Yeah.
cool. Like done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for us it was always aggressive records, of course, but like because of aggressive
Aggressive
edge and
records
blah,
with
blah.
no aggressive
But then we
music.
did aggressive records, but like at some point we did this song called "Let's Go" with Levenkan, and he has this rap part where he's rapping himself, and then at the end he says "AR gang," and for the longest time I thought he said "Ayo gang."
Mm-hmm.
That's it. At some point, like when I need to publish the video on YouTube, I always put the lyrics in the description. I'm like, Isaiah, can you just write them? And he's like, AR Gang was like, oh,
That's sick, yeah.
Yeah.
it sounds good. So
Mhm.
because of him, he doesn't earn anything out of it.
And is that-
Fuck
and
you,
is that-
bro.
Is that still the original vocal sample that you go AR gang?
Yeah, that's the one.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
So
we have many different iteration, but the AR Gang, that's the one from that song.
Mm.
I
So
just-
you would always refer to it now as AR rather than aggressive records.
yeah, I mean the YouTube channel is called Aggressive Records. It's a little bit confusing at times, but yeah, AR Gang. It's we just wanted to make more friendly. We also like the original logo was more pointy, so when we went to AR Gang it was like more like smoothed up a little bit. We just wanted to make more not so aggressive because but we didn't fit with all aggressive aesthetic
aggressive
anymore.
record.
And is there any new artists? I think there might be, right? Or I don't know if you've announced it yet.
No, not what you're thinking.
Rebellion.
Are you thinking about the Strikers?
Yeah.
No, we're not signing them.
No?
No. I swear to you, everybody's asking me that we're not signing them.
Hmm.
No. I wanted to. I asked them if I'm being honest, but I don't know what they're up to. We're not signing them.
Phil would chop your balls off.
Hmm?
Phil would chop your balls off, right? Just stealing all the Gearbox guys.
Hmm. I mean, who cares? Yeah, that's whatever. What can you do about it, you know?
Yeah.
I prefer more percentage over anything. I don't know. Yeah, I just see it that way. Nah, I feel it's cool. Feel it takes stuff too personal, but at the end, I know he understands.
We want him. We want him on here. I think he'd be a good guest, Phil.
Hmm?
I
Yeah?
think Phil would be a great guest.
Yeah, but then you would really need subtitles.
yeah,
You'd
because
really,
we would
truly-
end up flowing into being comfortable speaking Scottish because he's
Yeah.
speaking Scottish. So I think it would be.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting so used to it because I spoke to Greg GPF for a long time, but I really don't have any issues understanding you at all. At first, it was terrible. Yes.
Yeah. It's
Truly
something you need to learn, I think, and I think we're getting better at it as well.
No, you're not.
yeah.
You think you are, but you're not. No.
yeah. Nah.
No, but it's the accent. But I get it. But would you say that Irish is worse? Is it?
Yeah.
Accent-wise?
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't understand. If
No.
we meet a drunk Irish person, it's similar. We're like,
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. I could talk for hours with people like you guys, because like we've been through a lot the same. You know, come from the same environment, and nothing. Big respect, I guess, for you guys. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna do that song then. We're gonna so we can.
Yeah,
use it as
but
a plug.
I was never against making another song. It's just that, like I didn't hear your ideas, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
no.
haven't really sent anything back and forth.
No,
so.
we really have not.
Yeah.
But
we need-
I had nothing to send, if I'm being honest.
yeah, for us,
Yeah.
kind of the same, to be honest. But we'll fix that.
Yeah, easy.
You'll do it. Well, thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
My pleasure.
It's always a pleasure.
My pleasure.
I'm sure we'll get you
Yes.
back on at one point.
Is it gonna? Yeah, but
Yeah,
is
for
it,
part
is-
two.
no, I was gonna say, are you gonna split this into 2 parts? Because honestly, like,
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We need to cut
Maybe
50% of it out anyway, bro.
yeah, there's some stuff
Yeah.
that could definitely be cut out. I
Do you
think.
want to say the word before we go or not?
sorry?
Do you want to say the magic word? That you've been.
No,
back-
I'm not saying it. No, hell no. You mean wait? Okay, I'm thinking about another word that I cannot say.
I don't know why you're looking at me, bro. I ain't saying shit.
He's too clean for that. You're
Squeaky.
The motherfucker.
Squeaky.
I-
That's us.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you next time.
Yes.